Hey, teacups, it's your girl Monica. Welcome back to the All About the Tea channel. Joining me this evening are teacup affiliates, Schoolboy. Hey, Schoolboy.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. You?
I'm okay. I'm all right. Can't complain. Also joining us this evening is teacup affiliate, the Bishop. Hey, Bishop.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. Look at that smile. Look, we don't know if you happy, sad, glad, or mad. You always have the same face.
Thank you. I'm happy.
I love that. I really do. Also joining us this evening is teacup affiliate, Queen Plus.
Queen Plus.
All right now.
Hey,
Come
y'all.
through. Natural hair. I know that's right.
Yes, I gotta pull my. Oh Lord, I have my
child.
leopard dress with my
Listen,
flowers.
we don't want Bishop passing out tonight. Please do.
You're
Please.
so crazy.
Please.
You got to stay conscious for that.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I had on I told you I was board meeting today, so had to dress up today, child. It's the first time in a year and 2 months.
Wow, it's crazy. Isn't it crazy? Insane. Also joining us this evening is our sister, our favorite auntie, Marcella. Hey, Marcella.
Hey, everyone. I hope y'all come back fresh tonight. Y'all were mad at me last night. Don't be mad tonight, okay?
Marcella, can you turn your volume down just a little bit, just a tad? It's like super loud.
How about now?
That sounds better. That works. How's everybody doing tonight in the chat? Okay, yeah. All right, first and foremost, if you're not subscribed to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're already subscribed to the channel, go on and bang that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the piping hot tea that we serve on this channel. Teacups. On the agenda tonight, we are doing, it's round 2, okay? It's round 2. Porsha's stolen fiance. Yes, he's stolen. He's been caught cheating. He's a cheater. Well, we all knew he was a dirty dog anyway, right? Because he's technically cheating on his wife right now by being engaged to Porsha. But he's been also cheating on Porsha with other women. Yeah. And we got the receipts. Why don't we dive into this drama? But let's check on our folks first. Kim D, thank you so much for the super chat. Please back up off Marcella. I know that's right. We respect how hard Ples rides for Kenya, even when acknowledging her wrongs. So let's please give our Marcella the same respect. Hey, panel. Hey, Monica. Hey, Kimmy. You text me today. Didn't you text me that? You sure did. My text messages have been blowing up. Oh, my God. I think I have now 340 contacts. And I'm responding. Yeah, and I'm responding to each and every one. My daughter was like, why don't you do an automated thing? I'm like, no, I want the people to touch and feel me as much as possible. You know, I want to reach out and touch the people. Yeah.
Come on, touch and agree.
Touch and feel.
Touch and feel the people.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that message, Kimmy.
I was touching myself. I need to fan myself.
Oh my God.
All right, tweet.
Marcella,
I don't really want nobody else when I think about you. What you do, Marcella? Touch myself.
Yes. I thought of that tweet song too, but that's like dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, I love. Okay, so let me see here. Low key, thank you so much for the super chat. Am I the only one feeling like it's Christmas in May? Merry May, y'all. Thank you for all these gifts, Santa Monica. You're so funny. You're welcome. Listen, it's not me. Go ahead and thank Porsha and Simon and the shenanigans. Listen, we don't make the news. We just bring it to you. These people are crazy, live really crazy lives. What are you going to do?
Well, for tonight, I got some chamomile tea with a shot of black Hennessy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Why don't we go ahead and do the roll call, and then we'll start the report for the evening.
Roll call, it's a roll call. Tune in and let us know what's up with y'all. We want to hear what what you gotta say. Teacups, turn them up, what you sipping on today. Roll call, it's the roll call.
All right, I see Andrew Reese in the building really early. Hey, boo. Hello, Monica and family. Teacups, welcome to part 2 of The Young and the Bottomless. I know that's right. They really are rock bottom. It's sad. It really is sad. The Scent of a Woman, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Loving and Living, welcome. Miss Gina Smith, Marie Marr, RCQ, welcome. Angelo, Urena, Laura, Carmen, Goody Davis, Cynthia Glover, Kimmy Nicole, Kim D, Laura, hey Laura, Joanna, Know Your Own Worth. Hey, boo. Hey, text me. I miss talking to you. I do. We will always DM each other. Text me. Shout out to Know Your Own Worth and all the mods in the building tonight. Also, Fun to Be Blonde, NYC. I see you. Lulu M. Hey, Lulu. You're so sweet. Miss Rochelle, welcome. T. Hef, R. Willis, Lori Parsons. Hey, Lori, all the way in Canada. The interracial perspective, maturity not included. I want to shout you out. Thank you so much for the generous super chats last night. I'm so sorry we didn't get on to all of them. Post your comments again if you remember them, and I will definitely read them on air. Candace Hudson, Barbara, Chris, Corey, Vermonica, interesting. Mary, hey Mary, Luscious DR, Michelle McNear, Scent of a Woman, Chocolate Padelia. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. You could be anywhere, but you chose to be with us, and we appreciate you. Let me see here. Miss Minky, thank you for the super chat. No words. I'm verklempt. Okay. I see it. I see you. Simone Williams, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. So as teacups, on the agenda tonight, like I said, we are talking about Dennis cheating. And as you all know, Porsha Williams has gone viral this week after revealing she stole Fallon's husband, right? We talked about this last night extensively. I mean, when I say extensively, we did a deep dive. We showed receipts. We did timelines. Okay. So if you didn't watch that video, you missed a lot. I would urge you. I'll link it down below. So after this video, you can go watch it. I urge you to go watch that video because it got deep. Things got really deep. So she stole Fallon's husband, Simon Gubadia. Then Simon confirmed their romance, and the panel and I, like I said, we went through things extensively. We left no stone unturned, pretty much, with the exception of Simon cheating on Porsha, which round 2, we're getting to that tonight. Simon announced the two were engaged and posted a photo of his fiancé and the $1 million 15-carat engagement ring. We saw that last night. Let me go ahead and pull that up again. Because that was a big rock. Remember, people kept saying online that Porsha's ring on the right looked similar to Fallon's wedding band and engagement ring on the left. Remember, we were comparing last night. We speculated if Simon had recycled rings from his marriage. But according to Porsha, that's false. It's a lie. Her ring is brand new. Let me pull up the tweet because she tweeted about it because everyone's been clowning her. And here's what she said. So this person says, that's the same ring his ex-wife has it had. Oh God, spell check. She said, that's a lie. Listen, Porsha has been all over Twitter trying to defend her love, okay? Because the attacks have been nonstop. They've been nonstop. She also claims her wedding may be televised on Bravo. And she wants a destination wedding. According to Porsha, she is wedding planning currently. Let me go ahead and pull up these tweets about her wedding. See, yeah, I know Porsha is about to give us a sickening wedding dress. Oh my God, so much to plan. Excited. This girl has no shame. It's really sad. It really, really is sad. Here's some more wedding talk. That's a thought about a destination wedding. Yep. Here she is talking about, let me see here. Take that off. Let me see here. Well, here she is rubbing it in Fallon's face, if you ask me. She's been all over Twitter acting like this is like the best thing that ever happened to her in her life. And she's so excited. Do you want to read that, schoolboy?
Yeah, you want me to read okay. You want me to read the whole thing in her response?
Yeah, the quote in her response.
Who wouldn't? Yes, P. You go, girl. Always remember, haters will always hate. Love, your courage, and love always wins. You know what? Family, happy. You and the king, happy. And I'm smiling with you all the way from the UK. Lots of love to you both. Thank you, hon, and amen.
Here she's talking about wanting to go to Africa with Simon.
Oh, I heard about that.
She said one day.
Is it going to be soon? Congratulations, gorgeous. Happiness looks good on you, and that man must bring you to Africa soon. One day.
There was a tweet. I don't have it here. Maybe I can go to her page and pull it up real fast. But she did say, someone said, Porsha, are we going to see your wedding on Bravo? And she said, maybe, likely, or something of that nature, letting us know that they're gearing up for it. Then she posted this in her story. Live footage of Andy Cohen calling the camera crew to get to Porsha's house. And the person in this GIF was just like, on my way, you know. Listen, she is just, it's just disgusting.
That's New York's mama. That's New York's mama. That's Sister Pollard. That's Sister Pollard with the herringbone chain.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, here she is. She says her wedding. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. I have it. You want to read that, schoolboy?
I hope at Porsha for Real wedding is going to be on Bravo TV because I need to see this beautiful queen in a wedding gown. Now that will set the freaking haters off because I know nobody would fill out any gown like Porsha, and I do nobody. And then she says, maybe.
It's sickening, isn't it? But she's also been in her feelings since she's gone public. Like I said, the backlash has been harsh. People have been calling her out for her disgusting, manipulative, and trashy behavior. She's mad that we're not happy she stole her friend's husband. We're supposed to be all happy about that, you know. Porsha's limited her comments on IG, so you can't even comment unless you're following her. And let me pull up some of the things she's been posting on IG. This requote from Khloe Kardashian. Do you want to tackle that, please?
Oh, Lord, not Khloe, the one who stay getting cheated on. Girl, you got to align yourself with better people, but okay. May all the negative energy trying to bring you down come to an end. May the dark thoughts, the overthinking, and the doubt exit your mind right now. May clarity replace confusion. May hope replace fear. May blessings and success fill your life. May the lights of your spirit shine so bright that nothing can dim your glow. Shine on.
Tramps unite.
Oh my God!
Look, when you realize you are the dark thought.
Right. Well, that's the thing. When the universe is putting out so much negative energy towards your situation, let me tell you something. I give this thing another 3 weeks before it all falls down.
Oh, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. I mean, the energy coming in. I mean, unless she's going to vibrate on a frequency in outer space, the only place she can really go to avoid this is Mars.
God has a sense of humor, and what he'll do, he'll allow her to walk down that aisle, and that night, something's going to happen.
Whew, child. So then Shamari DeVoe and her thirsty ass chimed in, and she DM'd Porsha this. Marcella, you want to read it?
Yes, I will read it. Hey, Porsha, I pray all is well. I just wanted to check in on you to make sure that you and I are good. That means you want an invitation. I see that you were a lot of things. I see there was a lot of things said about me liking your post and congratulating you on your new love. I wanted to be clear that I am supportive of you as a person, and hopefully there isn't any social media misunderstanding between us. Wishing you, the fam, and your beautiful baby girl Pilar the best. Feel free to reach out to me anytime. No love lost. Shamar DeVoe.
Right, and that was Portia's quote in the white text underneath the black underlay. No love lost. Thank you, Shamari DeVoe. Now, why would you go and make this public? Are you trying to show people that you do have some sort of support from people? Why would you make this public? And no love lost. You're using the wrong. That's the wrong words, boo. No love lost means you don't give a fuck about her. Excuse my French, right? Like no love lost, like you don't care if the friendship's over. Like. That's not the right choice of words, Porsha.
You know why she did that? She want Bravo to see it. That way she can have an ally on the show with her. Because I'm thinking all them girls is turning. Yeah. If their husbands are turning on them publicly, that means the wives turned on them privately.
Right. And none of them have publicly come forward to say congratulations, except for Nene, and then she recanted. Like, wait a minute.
I ain't gonna be part of that damn mess. Get the hell up off this.
She's like, wait a minute. She goes, I didn't watch the show. Is it that girl's husband? It's like, Pete, come on now. I can't support this mess. But yeah, Shamari seems thirsty. She seems to want to give an invitation like, Porsha, if you need an ally, I'm here in Atlanta. You know, I can run to your side. And here's Porsha, like you said, Bishop, good point, reposting it. It's like,
but
hello,
Monica, can you put it back up for a second?
Yeah.
The real gag is her and Shamari haven't DM'd each other since she had PJ. Right. If you look at the top, the previous message says something, blah, blah, blah. Wait to meet baby PJ. I know she is absolutely beautiful. Girl, you was real pressed to show that little message because it's clear y'all ain't real friends. You ain't talked to in 2 years. Jesus, Lord.
Right? PJ's too. Oh, my goodness.
And then if you're going to show it, cover that shit up at the top. So, you know.
Because people like me read it all. I read it all.
Right. Yeah. But look at Portia's response. No love lost. She don't even know the meaning. That's the wrong choice of words, Porsha.
Y'all know Porsha ain't that smart. She danced.
Thank you, Shamari, and that's it. That would have been sufficient. See, this is sad.
Mama Diane and Lauren is the brains in that group.
Oh, we know. Lauren is
and
but
she
do
just
y'all notice that Mama Diane, there was no pictures of her on Mother's Day? None. At the house party. Maybe Mama Diane don't approve.
Oh, and also she told somebody to kiss her ass too. I really don't know.
I don't know how to handle your ass right now. How about you? I wouldn't want it because I don't know if it's some lump and bump on that joint. The way she going around from pole to pole, I'm scared.
From pillow to post.
Listen, she had to limit her comments because people are coming at her. And I guess Shamari is the only celebrity that even reached out because no one has. No one has.
Shamari want to get back in the clique, baby. She want
to invitation.
Exactly. More than
like
the
everybody
wedding.
doing like Cash Doll. Ice me out. Ice me out. They icing you out, baby. They ain't even talking to you. You got a hard way to go next season. Woo!
And I'm glad they're doing that because it shows that we have some type of standards in our community. That's what I'm glad about. And and even though we don't like Candy as much, but we don't hear no scandals with her and Todd. You don't.
We do. We had the dungeon. I mean,
that's the dungeon, but that was like a business thing. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about as far as like some scandalous as this, like people like her and Brandy Glanville fall in the same category.
Yeah.
You got to add LeAnn Rimes in there.
Oh,
too.
LeAnn, yeah.
I need a bath. You said Brandy Glanville. I just need a bath right in her name. She's so dirty.
But see, Brandy
really
ain't been
is.
right since LeAnn swooped in on old Eddie. Baby, LeAnn swooped in on Eddie and Brandy lost her mind.
Yeah. All I keep hearing in my head is that Keisha Cole's song. You know,
this
take your
happened on
man.
OC too. This happened on
Oh
OC.
my goodness.
This happened on OC with Slade. Slade went from one wife to another person.
Yeah, that's true. He went from the first girl he was dating.
Joe.
Yeah,
and this
Joe
is castmates.
to Gretchen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but
And
I
this felt pretty
mean,
good.
but at least Joe was off the show, and Joe sincerely didn't care. He was broke. She had left him. They had been broke up. She didn't care at all. All right, so now on to the main event. Simon cheating. Let's get to the main event. My goodness, this is just so messy. So, well, as you all know, Simon is a dirty dog, and he is being accused of cheating on Porsha with multiple women in their short, limited relationship. One woman has come forward, a white woman by the name of Jessica. Let me go ahead and pull up her pictures. There she goes. There she is. Yeah. She looked white to me.
You say she what?
Not Becky with the fillers.
You say she white.
She looked white to me with that blonde hair.
Oh, she Caucasian.
She looked
white
well,
right me. There she looks a little white, but that first picture, she
tried to be blackfishing.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Well, she was in his Ferrari, okay, and in Buckhead, he says North Buckhead, Atlanta. That is his Ferrari, and that is his jacket on her lap. People on the internet sleuths were able to match up jacket. See that jacket? The print on the jacket to this jacket. And yeah. She has a lot of receipts, and she's been talking and doing interviews too.
Yeah.
She did an interview with Baller Alert. Let me give you some Cliff Notes, and then I'm going to play the videotape so you can actually see it for yourself. So Jessica, and she is a pretty girl, pretty young girl. Jessica is claiming that through multiple text messages, Simon told her that he wanted to get to know her more and told her that, and I quote, it would become something between the two of them. Once his divorce was from Fallon was final, she claims he wined and dined her, sent her multiple cash apps, pretty lucrative cash apps, and took her on trips. They met at the end of March and have been dating up until through Mother's Day. Yeah, she thought they had a thing going up until Mother's Day. That is until she saw him on social media at Porsha's house celebrating Mother's Day and announcing his engagement. She was shocked. She was just dumbfounded. Let me send you some more pictures. Before I roll the videotape, Schoolboy, what are your thoughts? By the way, she's also claiming that there are multiple women. It's not just her.
And she knew that.
You stupid. Woo, Porsha. Woo, Porsha. This story is writing itself, baby. I mean, can they get all this to film crew over there right now so we can get all of this on tape? Because this is embarrassing as hell. Becky with the good hair is out here telling all the business, releasing the receipts. Fiancé told you about them Becky's with the good hair. And she in that man Ferrari. She was posted in the Ferrari, just chilling.
And when she posted it, he asked her. She also posted another photo of the two of them together. He called her immediately and begged her to take it down. He says that I'm getting divorced and I don't want to rub salt in the wound. But then she found out the reason he wanted her to take it down was because of Porsha, not the wife.
So it's he got horses in the stable. Now you know what? You know what, Porsha? Now you gonna do what you gonna do, boo. But I'm gonna tell you, woo, you must not got that wop. That's all I can say. Next call, Bishop, you can go ahead and take it from here because she ain't got that wop clearly. Because Becky with the good hair got it, and the rest of the horses in the stable have it. I told y'all, Pete, that Pete ain't never kept no man.
Bishop, what are your thoughts?
This is what makes me upset with Porsha, and I think a lot of people are starting to click with him as well. You put Dennis through the ringer about cheating on you maybe once or twice, and you are the one that's being cheated with. So what makes you better than Dennis when you pulled through him, took him through the ringer with all this and taking him on the show and going through counseling, and you are the woman that the man is cheating on with. So you think it's never going to happen to you? And clearly it's happening to you, and y'all barely started your honeymoon phase. We're in love. We're this. No, you're in love with the bad. That and you're broke. And I believe Todd when he says it. And Mike Hill co-signed with it. We'll all be broke and boring. Like y'all talk about Cynthia and Candy. At least they can pay their light bill and they ain't got to compromise themselves.
Their integrity and their vagina. Oh, goodness gracious. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't do it. Marcella, give me a homeless shelter any day. I'll take it. Marcella, what are your thoughts?
What I can't figure out why all these women that are side chicks come out to exploit themselves. Yes, I really feel that Porsha will be hurt. Y'all remember when Candy tried to tell Porsha about Dennis and she didn't listen. She just wanted happiness and she thought that she could change him. Y'all got to look at the timeline though. This girl is saying up to Mother's Day. That means she had not seen him in a while, but Porsha and him started a relationship a month before. So I don't know. Porsha is in for some pain, y'all. But this is what she wants. And sometimes you got to let people go through the fire for them to learn a lesson. They got to get burnt. So like I said, again, I like Porsha, but I see in her foreseeable future, not only did Miss Jessica come out, but there's going to be some more horses in the stable, as Schoolboy said, that's going to come out. And I'm hoping that when she said they checked all the boxes, that he has told her about all his transgressions. And that way she already knew this was coming and she's not sideswiped. Because right now she's about to start looking embarrassing. And from what I read, she went back and forth with Jessica for what reason? I don't know why. Because this girl's a side chick. The side chicks, when you're messing with somebody's man, husband, boyfriend, there's no need to come forward because you was not chosen.
I'm glad she came forward though. I'm glad. It just adds to the drama and it gives us something to talk about. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts?
You mean Ples?
I'm sorry, Ples. My apologies.
No problem. My thoughts are the same that my thoughts have been. I see yesterday some people took offense to the fact that I said Simon has low self-esteem. I don't recall myself saying all Africans or all African men have low self-esteem, but to say that no African men have low self-esteem, why? Anybody that's human is capable of having low self-esteem. And all of his actions and the lack thereof point to the fact that this man has serious self-esteem and security issues. People love to think money covers all things. He got the bag, he can afford it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Nah, it's still tricking. You just got it. So you're not going to be, out on the streets because you spent your mortgage on some young lady, but it's still tricking because without the money, these ladies would not be interested in you. And I don't know if I can call her Becky with the good hair because whatever she identifies as, that lace front, the one in that Ferrari was struggling. That hair was struggling And I'm like Marcella. I just ultimately believe in discretion. So if somebody played me and upgraded and went on over there to Porsha Williams and ghosted me and left left me waiting on my next cash app, I would take my bag and go home. I would just pack up my little raggedy duffel bag and leave. I would not put myself on the internet letting people know that I was the one who got ghosted for this new person. However, to Monica's point, it does let us see that everything that glitters isn't gold.
Yeah.
Porsha thinks she got her a diamond, honey, and that's a cubic zirconia. So, like we said yesterday, make sure that however long this lasts, whatever allowance he gives you, do the Shawnee O'Neal method. Invest that money, honey. Don't go buy, Birkins and Louis Vuittons and all these things. Leave Gucci where it is. Invest in you some stuff for you and Pilar. And if you're pregnant allegedly with this new baby, if you're gonna use your WAP for nefarious purposes, use the proceeds wisely. Don't just piss your money away. I'm sorry, Jesus. I'm from the country. Sorry, y'all. Don't just throw your money away. Like, actually do it. But yeah, I'm sorry. Simon ain't no better, honey. Both of them are two hurt people trying to put band-aids over their hurt. And I'm sorry. Yeah, you can say, oh, he African. We don't have low self-esteem. Yeah, nah, this one got low self-esteem. This one does.
Well, he knows these women are only with him for his money. And that's why he recycles them out every 3 years. Porsha, if you last that long, I don't think you're going to last that long. At least Fallon was intellectually stimulating. So she gave him a lot more than the WAP. If you last for 3 years, save that money, invest it wisely. Go open you up a Charles Schwab account. It's free. Stay on top of the investments, child. Buy some commercial real estate like Buffy says and just stack that bread because your time's coming. It is. It really, really is. Kimberly H., she said, Monica, I got an automated text. No, my love, that's me texting you. I've been texting everyone directly all night, all morning, just texting everyone. Let's see here. Let me see here. Lashina McGinnis, thank you for the super chat. He is Shrek family. Ooh.
No, he that gremlin I saw in the commercial earlier.
Yikes.
Predator.
Yikes. Yikes. Well, even this chick said that he's intelligent and he's intellectually stimulating. And, girl, please just stop.
Do your Becky voice again. I like it.
All right, let me go ahead and roll the videotape and let me share my screen so we can watch it together. Yeah. Shout out to Baller Alert. They snagged this interview and they did a great job. And they got this young lady to talk. So let me see here. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Why can't you hear it? That's weird. Can't hear it at all, huh? Give me 1 second. Okay, well, there it is. Should be able to hear it. I don't know why. I don't know why you can't hear it. That's weird. Let me play around with some stuff over here. My volume is all the way up. It's weird. Can't hear anything, huh? Let me see.
No. Oh, now. Oh, no, that's me.
Okay, let me try something else. In the meanwhile, I'll get that to work. In the meanwhile, why don't we add the world's greatest entertainer to the chat? Hey, my love, how are you?
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, friend. New lighting. We can see your beautiful face.
Your face, friend.
Yeah, I'm actually on my phone this time.
Oh, look at you. Okay. Much better. I love it. Much better.
Yeah.
Where the shades at?
Oh, I left him in my room. I'm in my living
I
room.
got him for you.
What are your thoughts, baby? What's on your mind? By the way, channel members, I dropped the link to the backstage on the community tab. Go on and grab that.
Porsha. Girl, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? Girl, done sat up in here. Got with her supposedly friend's man. Done got engaged to him in just, I think they said 30 days. I never seen a hoe drop off that fast. I know I've seen some people do it in a maybe 2 months or maybe 3 months, but I ain't never known no 30 days. Good. And then he got one hoe over here, one hoe over there. Probably got some hoes somewhere over in like Detroit, LA area. She ain't thinking
Here
about
a
none
hoe,
of
there
this,
a
honey.
hoe, everywhere a hoe.
Honey, he probably got him everywhere and know it that she don't even know about. What is wrong with her? Then her mama teach her some good street. Look, honey, if you're gonna be a hoe, be a classy hoe. If you're gonna spray that wire from like Mississippi River, you need to know how to how to play your cards. This child don't know how to play her card. Everybody is bashing her left and right. Now look, I love Porsha. I loved her. I was rooting for her hard. But when I found out that it was Fallon's husband, I was like, Porsha, honey. Like they said that there are plenty of African men in Atlanta. She could have found someone who's single, probably ain't got no kids, ain't got to pay no spousal support. Well, that we know of. But now we got young Barbie coming up talking about how she been with him. Girl, there ain't no telling how many people gonna be up and he gonna be sending cash apps
to shut him up.
And then when
he can send me a cash app. I ain't trying to sleep with him, but he can send me one.
Now, look, shoot, we all can use a little money. Come on, somebody, come on, refund. Now, but when I saw about that text about what Shamari said, honey, that's when you tell someone who you hate and you can't stand no more. Thank you, love. No love lost. I said, no love lost. Baby, what type of response is that? There ain't no response. I just said, you could have just said, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. We all good over here in the hood. What is wrong with her? I just think some of that African semen that got in her head and she just ain't thinking straight. I don't know what's wrong with Porsha.
Yeah. Very well said. Yeah.
African semen.
I love it.
She better not get fat or he gonna be jumping to somebody else. She's fine right now.
I see him in the gym. I guess he's trying to get his life right now in the gym. I don't know why.
I just hope he said whatever little money he gives her. She gonna
but he don't look like he packing, so what he don't make up in inches in his drawers, he make it up in his pocket.
Not the inches.
Because he don't look like he packing nothing.
He ain't got no weapons of destruction.
No, every time he got ready to release, I would just scrunch my eyes and just think of the 40 million.
What Erykah Badu said, hey, guy.
You sound like Celie and Color Purple. He just get on top of me and do his business.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's the energy it gives. It gives I'm in a bind Nate energy. It gives all of that.
But today I got a sort of revelation of their friendship. You know, Porsha was asked to bring this girl on. You know, when they bring in a friend on, they'll tell like Karen, we want you to introduce this girl, say y'all are friends. Just like Wendy came on and somebody had to say, oh, we know Wendy. So Candace brought her on. So I think the first time that Porsha went over to her house, she seen that house, the pool, and the luxury and said, only thing I really like here is him.
That's sad, and that's trifling, and that's
He is
nasty.
mad.
And that's why I don't have women in my house. Honestly, if we're not like a family member, there's no need for you to come over. There really isn't.
I can't
There's no
come
need.
over.
We can go meet at the cafe. We can go have dinner at the restaurant. We just, there's just certain things we just don't do.
Oh,
Well, Monica's the lady of the house.
You don't need to come over here, not over here.
And Monica, sometimes, unfortunately, we have to watch the cousins. Don't forget cousins.
Oh no, they're not.
And Soul
Listen,
Food and Old Ebony in the Players Club, baby. You got some grimy cousins and kinfolk out here too.
Oh, girl, who you telling? I know.
I agree with you, Monica. Honestly, I really agree. I know one time
there's no need to come over. We can go have coffee at the cafe.
One time a girlfriend came over and my husband would not let her in because he was scared. He was scared that I was gonna come back in and say, if I'm not here, don't no woman come in my house. And he told her through the camera, Marcella not here. And she said, well, I just saw her. She on her way home. He still wouldn't let her in. He was scared. And we cleared that. Nobody comes to my house when I'm not here.
Schoolboy just sent me this most hilarious meme ever. It's two photos of two couples, Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats on the left, and you got Porsha and Simon on the right. And it says Alicia Keys walked so Porsha couldn't run.
Oh yeah,
I heard that.
That is so funny. The world's greatest entertainer. Thank you so much for calling in, my love. We appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good night, my love. Bye. Bye. It looks good too. Keep the lights on, and I like that phone. You look real good. I want to shout out some super chats. Little Lady ATL, thank you so much for the super chat. I think she's getting back at Dennis. She just making him sit and sip while she do it in his face, period. Dennis is a stimulus package. I mean, she has the whole FBI, DI. She has the whole government over on the left. That's Simon. He's the one writing the checks, and Dennis is the one receiving it. Come on now. I don't think she cares that much. I don't. And I think he's happy because he couldn't afford her. She's a problem. She really is, always getting drunk and out screwing different men and stuff, and the Bolo situation. I mean, and that just speaks to who Dennis is too. How do you see that on TV and want to wife that?
You don't. You just do what you do, which is cheat and keep it pumping. You don't wife that. That's not wife material at all.
Oh my goodness!
Did he want a wife after that? I thought.
Remember Lil Mo?
I'm talking about Simon. I mean,
he put a ring on it. Stupid.
He put a ring on it after watching the series, and it's like, ooh. Okay.
Simon is a serial marrier. I know a lot of people like that. They got to be married. They have to be married. But guess what? They look at them as trinkets, as arm candy. And when they start getting a little bit out of whack, they replace them. So Porsha better make this a business transaction.
Yeah, I agree with you. My big sis speaks. Thank you so much for the super chat. She says Porsha and Dennis are sister wives. That's a good one. I like that. Oh my goodness. Let me see here. Hey Mia, how you doing? Congratulations, Mia. Simon and Shamia's husband look a lot alike. She better stop laughing so hard. She probably next on the Thought-tropolis hit list.
They don't look alike to me.
I think they kind of do resemble. They have some, to me, I don't know.
They're just black.
Yeah, I was like, to me, their skin color, but in my opinion, because y'all get real salty about whether we find people attractive. I know there are people who don't find me attractive. I wasn't asked that. I was asked, do I find him attractive? And the answer is no. But I do find Shamia's husband attractive.
Yes, I do too.
They don't hurt my feelings that there are people out there that don't think I'm cute. I know I'm cute. Thank you.
Hey, the same people in your DMs. Some same people say you ain't cute as the same ones in your DMs. So I just ignore them.
Oh, goodness. Michelle McNear, thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you. Emily Lyman, thank you so much for the super chat. I love this panel more than any other channel, and I watch y'all more than TV. What? You for real? Aw.
Yeah.
We love you
hear that a lot.
especially schoolboy. Prayers for you all. Thank you. We appreciate it. We'll take the prayers. We need it. We need it. Michelle McNear says, I pray this is fake news. Lord have mercy. She's walking into fire. Well, it's not. We know for a fact that they are engaged, and this young lady has the receipts to prove that she was with Simon. So, yeah, she's walking.
Who's walking into fire?
Porsha.
No, she set the house on fire. What you talking about? She ain't walking into it.
Oh, okay.
She is the Smokey the Bear.
Oh, okay.
People was joking on my page that Giselle offered Jamal to marry her, to marry Simon and Porsha.
Okay. Yesterday, when I was saying Simon was sexy, can y'all raise your hands? Raise your hands in the house and in the panel who believed me when I was actually. Couldn't you tell that was sarcasm when I said that?
Yes.
There are some people that actually believe me. So I just got a comment from Chiquita. She said, Monica, you said he was sexy. Now you're changing.
Ooh, Chiquita the scary. Banana.
It's kind of scary out there, y'all. It's kind of scary. I thought I made it abundantly clear I was being sarcastic.
The school system is really failing us out here.
Aww, that's sad. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. Daphne Kong, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. April B, thank you for the super chat. Shout out to the channel getting more viewers than Married to Medicine. Girl, you shady. I love you.
And I love your shade. Of Atlanta.
I love your shade. Let me see here. Monroe to Dallas. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Monica and panel. Love y'all. We love you too. D.Nice. Thank you for the super chat. To give context to your word of the day, Thoughtnomics. I posted that on the community tab. Word of the day, Thoughtnomics. The study of hoeing for money. Porsha is a star pupil in the study of Thoughtnomics. Actually, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I think Porsha has a PhD in Thoughtnomics. She really does. She has a PhD. She can teach master classes. Mm-hmm.
If anything else, she can't spell. She don't know the Underground Railroad. She don't know her history, but at least she know how to use that. Yeah, she know how to use what's in between her legs.
But she does have a PhD. Pretty hard dicks. She get them all the time.
You just make it up. Marcella, oh my God, you need to put that on a shirt.
PhD, pretty hard dicks.
Ray D, thank you so much for the super chat. Point is, looks and what is and might be in between don't matter. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Melissa, let me see here. Melissa, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you all so much. Keep making my day. Thank you for all the laughs. You're welcome, my love. We appreciate you as well. Jacqueline, thank you for this generous super chat. As a Nigerian, I'm not shocked at Simon's behavior. Thank you. This is typical of wealthy older Nigerian men. My father is an example of that. I have 8 siblings. Porsha is clueless. She needs to watch out for that Nigerian juju. Oh, Lord. I don't believe in that stuff, but child, listen, they done cursed. The Kenyan juju, I know they probably put something on, what's her face, Shamia. Did you see how she behaved at her wedding? She busted wide open in front of his family. The tribe, I heard they went after her, the villagers. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he looked at embarrassed, like oh, thank you, honey, and he looked at like
yeah. You don't act like that in front of African families. And she busted it wide open and spread it low in front of the whole wedding party. It was very embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, you didn't see that, schoolboy? Yeah.
It's on YouTube.
It's on here. Go on my channel, actually, like 3 or 4
years ago.
It
was on your channel. That's where I seen it.
Really?
Yeah, she's probably showing them she's athletic. She's trying to show them she's athletic. She can swing through those trees in Nigeria with the rest of them.
Well, he was in Kenya, but no. She
was fresh off a Magic City pole.
Very, very disgusting. Just nasty. Just, yeah. Very, very. Beverly Lattimore, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, thank you for texting me back. You are so very welcome. It is my birthday. Happy birthday, Miss Beverly Lattimore.
Happy
Y'all clap it up
birthday.
for Beverly Lattimore and wish her happy birthday in the chat, please.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday, my
birthday.
love. Hugs and
Happy
kisses to
birthday.
you.
We're so
Happy
glad you
birthday.
came.
Yes.
Another
Happy
year.
birthday from the Teacup Gang. Yay.
Hey.
And
Yeah.
thank you for celebrating it with us. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Mhm.
She says, I love you, Monica, Schoolboy, Pledge, Bishop, and Marcella. Thanks for the nightly
Thank
piping
you.
hot tea. I am here for it nightly. I know that's right. Okay, so I have the interview. Let me see if I can play it. Give me
Okay.
1 second. Pulling it up from my other computer. Okay.
With the announcement of the engagement.
Can you guys hear it? You can hear it. Okay.
And we saw some comments between you and some people on Instagram regarding your relationship that you had with Simon. So can you talk to us a little bit about that? Like when did you and Simon meet? And like
so we met when did we meet and what else?
And
just
how did you guys start like
dynamic? Okay. We met March 30th. And we met him at Red Martini. Yeah, we met him at Red Martini. Me and my friends, we weren't even aware of who he was to begin with. And we just were like there somewhere where we hang out a lot. And he was just like, hey, why don't you guys come and hang out in my section? Da, 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 da. We're just drinking. Just everyone's having a good time and just chilling.
He stayed there. And we was talking to him so long. Red Martini stayed open for like another hour.
Exactly. To hang out and stuff. So he was like, well, let me give you a ride home. So when we came outside, he has that big body Rolls Royce. And that's when we were like, oh, okay, so he's somebody. So he comes to my house and we ended up staying at my house for like 2 extra hours, just talking about his divorce. He's talking about
still not
therapy.
Knowing who he was.
Still not knowing who he was.
Just an African named Simon.
Yeah, just hanging out.
She did Justin Reed's tarot cards and shit.
Yeah, so I
I
read everybody's future. Like we're just casually hanging out and vibing. So I go upstairs and
he pulls me to the side.
Pulls my girlfriend aside.
I think your best friend. She's obviously very beautiful. Hold on, sweetheart. He's like, but I just want to. He's like, I really want to, get to know her. Her personality is so, intriguing. And then, hey, y'all, what's up? And then he's like, I tell him, I'm like, yeah. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of out of it. Like, I haven't been to sleep. I've been working and partying with her. He was like, don't even talk to me about sleep. I have trouble sleeping all the time.
Telling us how depressed he was.
That's
really working like that whole like our empathy kind of way.
He said I haven't been sleeping because I'm so traumatized
from his divorce, calling his wife a narcissist, all this kind of stuff. So he didn't even like come at me.
I'm sorry to cut you off. But so this was like the first time that you guys met and he's telling you all of this.
Yeah. He stayed at my house for like two and a half hours.
Yeah.
He's telling us everything. He never even said who his wife was, by the way. He's just telling us all this stuff.
In his pool house.
He was sleeping in the pool house. Okay. So I'm just like, oh wow, dang, like that really sucks. He's like trying to appeal to like my feelings and whatnot. So then the next day, we Googled him and everything, and I had like injections in my face and stuff. The next day, I'm super sore. I just had a peel, and I was like, hey, I can't really hang out today. He begs me to hang out with him.
Yeah.
So he comes to my place and picks me up in that Ferrari. Okay.
That's why her face looks like
That's why my face looks a little swollen and puffy in some places. So I'm like, he's just picking me up. We're going to the St. Regis. We go to Porsha. We're running all around town. My hair's messed up.
He's the videos.
He's the one who took tons of pictures of me, tons of videos. And he's like, well, I don't sleep with my wife anymore. It's completely over. I don't love her. As a matter of fact, it's really refreshing to just be with someone and have fun and da-da-da-da-da, all that kind of stuff, So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm just thinking he's just a nice guy, He seemed like a nice dude, So, yeah, and then we made plans for me to go to Medellin with him.
Yeah.
I even spoke to his assistant to get all my information for me to meet them there and everything, and like arrange my transport. But before all that happened, I posted that picture on my Instagram on my page. And then he said, hey, do you mind taking it down?
It was still a few days before that. That picture was up for a while.
That picture was up there for a while. So he was like, hey, do you mind taking it down just out of respect for my soon-to-be ex-wife? She's kind of feeling some sort of way. And I was kind of like, you know, I understand.
He said he wanted you to take it down until his divorce was final.
Until his divorce was final. Because of media blowback. Yeah. And I was like, okay. But we didn't know that he was Porsha. I did not know that. You know, so then when we heard today about the announcement, I was like, okay, so you were just trying to like manipulate me, basically. You know,
we did some traveling in the meantime. He was still calling every day,
FaceTime.
We were gonna stay with one of my homeboys for the night. He told her, "Don't stay over my friend's house. Here's some money. Stay at a hotel instead. Don't stay with Corey and her friend."
And then we go to dinner.
He gets territorial.
He gets wasted. Spends the night at my house. He's up in my bed. He's playing with my dog. He's over here like,
spend the night over there.
Yeah, all types. Oh shit! What the fuck did I just do? No. Oh, okay. Yeah, all types of stuff. I had no idea that he was talking to Porsha, nothing like that. So when we heard about like, oh wait, well, I just found love. I was like, hold on.
Yeah,
so
you all but broke down in tears in front of us.
Yeah, talking about
how you traumatized.
So then you're hanging out with me, and then now you're hanging out with me, and then multiple other women. So I've heard now, and then now you're engaged. I was like, okay, like it was just fucked up. So
and I'll be honest, I'll be listening to his little Friday speeches.
And then every single thing that he said about his wife is exactly what he did.
You get your ass up out of here.
And I got all the text messages to prove it.
Yeah,
all of the cash apps, all of the everything that he sent me, all of that.
So are you guys still in contact, or if not, so
no? I just DM'd him on Mother's Day.
We were like, why is he at Porsha's house?
Yeah, because we were like, why is he at Porsha's house? That's kind of strange. So I DM'd him on Mother's Day, like, hey, how you doing? And he DM'd me, happy Mother's Day.
Wow. And then after
nothing was going on.
We just thinking we chilling because his divorce ain't final.
I was just thinking we were exactly. I thought he was just chilling to try to be respectful.
He could have said, yo, I'm seeing somebody.
Exactly.
If he was talking to us all about his therapy and stuff like that, he could have said, yo, I'm seeing somebody.
Yeah.
So he's fake. He's done it fake.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like seems like it happened so fast that, with the announcement, but you seem to be in good spirits,
I mean, I just met him March 30th. It's not like I'm like losing like any sleep over, and I'm not like, oh, I was in love. I just feel kind of like I'm like, you're misleading people with who you really are, and like people are over here like looking up to you, asking you for like moral advice and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, you're a fraud. You're a fraud. And then Porsha is trying to come at me, and people are coming at me about Porsha, and I'm like, you're engaged to a married man. So like, and people are like, well, as a woman, do you think you should have just, I'm like, well, she had no regard for, who cares? Like, you had no regard. So what are you talking about? So I put it out there.
Yeah. We saw all of the blow up. So you saw it all.
And I mean, and
it's funny, like he took those videos.
And it's funny because he's the one who took the videos. It's not like I was like sneaking and doing it. I really didn't think. I honestly had no intention on ever like making like a big. I just thought I was just going on a date with a guy with a nice ass car. I didn't think anything of it.
You guys never really discussed like any type of like relationship. It was just like very early on, kind of like
it was more like he was like, let's get to know each other, Jessica. I really like you. We're texting and calling every day. Like it's in the beginning stage of like, yeah, he likes me. He wants to date me. And then he's like, well,
he invited her out of the country.
He invited me out of the country.
Didn't want her staying over.
Then hold on. And then on top of that, he's like, he has this badass gym in his house, and he's like, hey,
as soon as she's
as soon as she's gone, which I can't wait. Why don't you just come over and we're gonna work out together? We're gonna like, you know what I'm saying, inviting me over to his house. So I'm thinking like, okay, like this is gonna like turn into something. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, totally where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I liked him.
Yeah, he met
like, yo,
he met my best
birthday.
friend.
He pulled out cash. He was like, yo, here's 200, 300 for your birthday.
All of that.
Yeah, she went upstairs and he gave me a little like, let me grease up your friend talk.
Yeah.
I was thinking that they were awesome.
So I mean, we've been in contact the entire time. So this was like news to me to see him he's engaged. I was like, what?
Right. I think the announcement kind of shocked the world.
Yeah. Because I thought that he was just chilling. Like I didn't think that I would never have thought that he was like getting engaged or shit like that. Like since
we were just talking about it.
Why
is he at Porsha? Not in my wildest dreams would I think that he was having some relationship going on. We just thought it was so weird. We're like, oh, he's lonely. They must be his friend. He must be going through it. When I think about Cyrus, I'm like, yo, he must be going through it. You know, he's fucked up because his wife. And
exactly.
Poor guy.
And then bam, he's
not
engaged.
Poor guy. He's Akon.
He's Akon.
Yeah, well, we definitely just wanted to give you the opportunity to tell your side of what
I mean, people are trying to make it seem like I'm some kind of like, I'm the side chick. I never even knew he was dating Porsha. Nobody knew. Okay. I thought that he was just trying to recover from his divorce and like taking it slow and stuff like that. And like, I never even like looked at him as like some kind of like bag because I got my own. And I thought, I mean, he didn't come at me like that, like flashing his money. It was more about just like, I thought he was just a nice person and his charisma and whatnot. And he's super smart. He's intelligent, obviously. Right. It wasn't even about that. So, but I do appreciate like being able to tell my side or whatever because people have been going at me in the comments.
Yeah, we definitely happy that you agreed to join us to tell your side. So,
well, thank you.
All right.
$300.
How much?
$300.
That's all she got, Marcella. $300.
$300.
No, that was to the friend.
Yeah, that was just to the friend. He just whipped out cash to the friend.
$100 was the friend.
No,
she got numerous cash apps, she said, from him, and he took her to Colombia, Medellin, Colombia. Remember when he was in Colombia on his Instagram? I believe around March, or no, April. In April, he was in Colombia, South America, and he flew her out, made arrangements with her assistant. She has all the receipts, and he would always give her money, pay for hotels. He didn't want her spending the night at her male friend's house, so he put her and her friend up in a hotel. Yeah. And she also said he had other women too. She's not the only one, several other women too, but she's the only one that's come forward. I'm glad she put his ass on blast. Plez, what are your thoughts about this Caucasian woman sleeping with Simon? I love you, Plez.
I don't know if I think she's Caucasian.
Oh, that's a white woman. That is a white woman, child.
I think she's trying to be one, maybe, but I don't think she is. She might be trying to pass in these streets. I think she's trying to look ethnically ambiguous. But
absolutely, yeah.
I just weep. I weep on the inside. I really do. These cannot be the children of the future that Whitney Houston was thinking about. Like, I just can't believe that we are staking our lives on these children. That was horrible. Horrible. Starting with the friend. Who knew you could be a thought side chick hype woman? Like, she was acting like, remember?
She was the one sleeping with him. Yeah,
exactly. One of the first, the Versus fiasco that was so great with Teddy Riley and Babyface. When Teddy really thought he was at a concert for real with the hype man. Like, that was her.
That was her.
I wanted her to shut up.
Shut up.
Like, that's why I had my stuff on mute, because I'm like, I was literally screaming in here, shut up.
But the lady conducting the interview, I would have stopped it and said, do you mind just going to a separate room by yourself? I would have stopped it, because you can't conduct an interview like that. What the hell was
I'm like,
that?
is she the hype woman or is she feeding her the story? She knew more details than the actual girl. Girl, yeah, remember? Because he kept giving us, and I'm like, what? He was telling us about his therapy. If this is what y'all got to do to get attention these days, this is sad. I am glad my mama, y'all can keep saying we broke or whatever you want to. I will have less money than to get on the internets looking like this. Y'all are selling yourselves for not even silver and gold. I'm talking about wooden nickels and rusty pennies. This is horrible. Try like I mean, yeah, Monica, for entertainment purposes, I'm glad she opened her mouth and said how dumb she was. But as I said earlier, I would have eaten my food. I would have packed my bags and gone home. There is no kind of way I would get on the internet and let people know I was ghosted to this level of ghosting. And then to say, I ain't losing no sleep. I'm not that pressed. Huh? You might not be losing sleep, but you're definitely losing valuable time out of your day by talking about this. You are also lying to yourself when you say, I ain't want to go with him for no bag. I got my own bag. But before, in the beginning of your rant, you were saying how all you did was go on a date with a dude in a nice car. So that means it could have been any man in that seat. All you saw was a nice car. And y'all gonna get enough of this because this is how people get kidnapped and sexually trafficked and everything else because they pull up with nice shiny things and ditzy, or I shouldn't say that. People who lack discernment jump in the car because they see something glittery. That was a hot mess.
They said they knew he was somebody because of the Rolls Royce. And she took him back to her home the first night meeting him, and he stayed there for 2 hours. Yes, that's how you get sex trafficked and drugged and kidnapped young ladies. Absolutely. Don't do that. But I ain't mad at this sister. She's telling her story because that's her calling card. See, it's her calling card. She puts the story out there, and trust me, NBA players, rappers, they'll all be in her DMs. Okay, sis, you down with it? Because she down with the program. Okay. And she got a hype woman too. Yeah, we can do it. It's a calling card. Bishop, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm glad she came forward and said something because now this is egg on Porsha's face. Yeah. And trust and believe she knows what she's doing. She's doing this because this is a black woman that won the African dude over. Oh, heck, nah, I'm a white woman. He didn't get me.
She's an Asian Caucasian woman. Did you see that?
Oh, Asian Caucasian.
Yeah, she has some slanty eyes too.
Well, I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but okay. Well, however,
she's exotical.
She's Euro-Asian. So she's exotical. She's exotical Euro-Asian. And she felt like the competition was on and she lost him because he was promising her all these things. However, I'm sorry, he came back to Africa and she won. Porsha won.
Yeah. Simon is a predator. Absolutely. Like I said, he cycles them out every 3 years. You know, he knows why they're with him. So he's in the driver's seat. Bitch, I know you want me for my money. So you know what? I'm going to wine and down you for a little bit, play with you a little bit, and then throw your ass out. He waits till they get comfortable. Marcella, what are your thoughts?
I'm going to tell you, she was in the right place because in the DMV, you go to the Four Seasons, is like an African continent. They pick up these women, and do you know, he might have gave her a little bit of change, but he didn't take her out of that apartment. I'm going to say apartment. When she came outside of that hotel, a restaurant that they were in, her eyes got big because she saw that car. And you are absolutely right, Monica. Sex trafficking is dangerous. When she said, oh, he took all the videos, she don't know if she would have went to that foreign country where he was, she could have got raped and left there.
That's true.
These women better stop looking at everything that's shining. It's not gold. And she said she have her own bag. Well, she need to take something out that bag and get a new lace front because she was nothing to him but part of the bed, a bed and a pillow. And I still say these side chicks shouldn't come out. Now they got a new game in the book. When the side chicks come out, nobody wants to mess with them because they know these side chicks will talk. She just blew her own spot up because nobody is going to keep taking her out and letting them take pictures.
I'll tell you something.
Of these
I don't mean to cut you off, but that's not true. I am friends with a mistress. I like her. She's very nice. And I met her from Married to Medicine because she slept with Quad's ex-husband. And after she came forward and did her full-blown expose with me and talked about his pinky-sized dick, she's gotten a lot of rappers in her DMs and celebrities. I know one big rapper in particular that flew her out. He's from Atlanta. He's very popular right now. All I say, there's a baby in his name. I'll leave it at that. Go ahead, Marcella.
Well, I'm just telling you that these young girls better realize you messing with these foreigners. Once they get you into another country, they can treat you any way you want. Like, sleep with my boy. And he was just grandstanding. Look at the trophy I got. Light and white. I don't know if she's Caucasian, but she's light and he's dark. And these rich guys, they do have low self-esteem, like Player said. They know that the women are there for their money, so they'll throw them a little change. No matter what he threw her, it probably wasn't over 1,000, and he's worth 40 million. And then everywhere she went, besides that country, the hype girl was there. The whole time the hype girl was there. He was throwing the hype girl money so she can leave. But she didn't get the documentation to go. Let me get her by myself. She stayed there. She was the blocker.
FAH, you're absolutely right. Look at Selena Powell, for example. I mean, she outs these Negroes left and right, and they still want her. It makes no sense. But it's their calling card. The more they talk about how nasty and the things that she did with these men and how they down with it, they down. It's a program. You got to make it known that you're down. It's a business card. Advertise. It's sad. Schoolboy, what are your thoughts? I'm happy this young lady came out personally. I can't hear you.
She looked like a trollop.
Right.
It looked like he found her on whatever available street corner that he picked her up off of. I mean, these young ladies don't have no damn respect for themselves.
You keep going in and out really low. We can't hear you. Yeah.
Right here. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either. I don't know. We can't. Okay.
I mean, unless it's storming outside and I can't control it.
Okay, we can hear you a little bit now.
I don't know what street corner, like I said, that he picked her up off of, where he got her from. But young ladies need to really have some class and some dignity about yourself, because it seems like the only aspiration that anybody has now is to be a baby mama. And it's a daggone shame that everybody's running around here with the calling card of trying to get a 401k off of some. And what bag do you have, ma'am? Because the house that you look like you stayed in look like you got about 20 roommates. And you're paying for.
What are your thoughts on the stuff she was saying about Simon, though, and the timeline and Porsha and all that other stuff? Because it is what she is. The sister is, she's not.
I mean, it's not surprising. That's what he does. And then you set up that he said therapy, so that's his calling card to talk about how he's broken and all this and the third. And women fall right into it. He knows a program. He's got it down pat. And like Marcella said, pull up in something shiny and they're enamored. So, I mean, kudos to him. I mean, if you can do it, do it till you can do it. It ain't tricking if you got it.
Absolutely. Oh, good. Again, like I said, I'm just so happy she came forward. This is going to crash and burn. I feel bad. It's going to end real bad for Porsha. It really is.
I hope it ends up on a show. I really do, because like I said, I talked about it earlier. Fallon, you have the upper hand. When Bravo come with you with the contract, make sure you make as much as Porsha, because this is Porsha's storyline, and they need you to have the drama. So negotiate that money correctly, girl. Because make your pain your pleasure, girl. I'm just saying, make them pay for it.
Ordered. Is that true? That she can only say she can't say certain things?
Who said that? Who said that? I ain't heard.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I heard that. I seen it online on a blog. They said that she's gag ordered. So I don't. That's what I'm saying. Can she even talk about it? I don't know what the terms are in her.
That settlement agreement was 21 pages long, so it could have been in there somewhere.
Yeah, she's probably gag ordered from her husband.
We can go over it.
I was just saying it could possibly be. That could possibly be a stipulation.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know yet. I don't know if he's going to put that on her because again, Simon strikes me as a fame whore. No matter how much money you have, the one thing you can't buy is fame. You really can't. You cannot buy fame. Maybe you can to an extent, but it's extremely expensive. And then to maintain it, if you're not talented, or you don't spark an interest in anyone, no one cares about you being on camera. No one cares about you. You can get on camera all day, but if you're boring as hell, you won't be famous. You can't be. You can only pay for your way in the door. So my thing is, I think he's a clout chaser. He's also a movie producer. He was with Fallon. She came on the show. That didn't work out because she was just lackluster, didn't do much. Now he's hooked up with a thoroughbred, like I've called her. She's the star of the show. So now he can elevate his fame. Porsha can take him to the next level. So in my opinion, it would be smart for them not to put a gag order on her and allow her to talk and just keep stirring the drama. Continue on with this storyline and see where we go from there. I'm going to add Queen Tulsa to the chat. Hey, Queen Tulsa.
Hi, everybody.
Good evening. How are you?
Oh, I'm well. Don't like my attire?
We can't see nothing.
We can't see you.
We can't see you.
All right. I'm going to take you off until you get it together. Okay. What was she showing? Her stomach? Wait a minute.
I thought she was going to do some type of reveal.
Oh.
That's
why we're in the streamline. Wait, is it something inappropriate? I don't know.
No, I think because if Schoolboy is having bad weather in Texas, if she's in Oklahoma, maybe they're having bad weather too. It looks like she keeps freezing.
Yeah, the screen, she came up, but it was black. So I'm like, I don't know if it was my internet or what, or if it's.
It wasn't black on this end, but it just froze. I could see her, but then she showed her belly. Maybe she's pregnant. If you are, congratulations. Hey, Low-Key, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Guys.
Hello.
I wanted to talk so bad last night, but I was half asleep. Y'all got to be bearing with me because I got this autistic boy in this house, right? Don't feel sorry for Dante, please.
No, I'm not. I just said,
yeah, because he's a hot mess and he can read. Okay, he was hearing all the mess. Yes, he was hearing all the mess about Miss Porsha, and I said, "Oh, child," I said, "She just got problems." He says, "No, mommy, she don't have problems. She got issues." I said, well, how the hell he know the difference between problems and issues? He know you can fix problems. Issues is you just can't get rid of. I said, you's a mess. But all the talk and everything, I just started thinking about music. You know how y'all love talking about music and, little melodies. I'm going to be careful, very careful, Monica. But I just figured that y'all need to add musicians to y'all resume so we can go into theater. Okay, y'all ready for this? All right, now the name of your group would be Magnificent Monica and the Greats. All right, now yes, and the Greats, because y'all greats. And now y'all will be singing that thong song now. Marcella and Schoolboy, y'all be starting it off, right? And Schoolboy be like, that girl so scandalous. And then Marcella gonna jump in with her Spanish, right? Because I was loving your Spanish last night. And you said, that girl just living la vida loca. And then Here comes Simon.
Gonna be la loca.
Yes, that's right. That's right. She got the moves in. That do it to the greats. Come on, insert the greats in sync. Okay, and then see, here comes Simon. Here comes Simon. Let me see that thumb. All right, he wasn't even invited. Yes. Oh, okay. We can do that. All right. Yeah. So now, poor Monica, Claire, and Bishop, they is on the other side of the stage. They done started a whole nother song. They said, "Oh no, oh my God!" And here comes Simon. Now here comes Porsha, because she ain't done. She said, wait a minute, y'all ain't gonna have me over here all off beat. Every day I'm hustling.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yes,
girl,
I was just thinking of music.
You are so funny. Mm-hmm.
I had to stay awake tonight. I said, Monica, please pick me tonight, because I just want to get that out. I love music. I love y'all. I love how y'all tie it all in. But now with this news here, with this black, white, whatever she is, she's a woman. We clear on that? She is a woman?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So we know that she is a woman. We don't know her heritage, but this is going to shake up Porsha. And she's going to be looking for a ride out of town. Let's just pray that she do not go looking for the Underground Railroad. Please.
Girl, you are, listen. I can't with you tonight.
I'm done. She shouldn't have did it. She should not have done it. It just woke me up. This was just too much.
Yeah, it is too much. It really, really is. I mean, it's a Twilight Zone. There's no way to explain this.
No,
it's a lot.
It's theater, in real life theater.
Yeah.
This is, you cannot.
This is better than movies. I mean, if you saw this in a movie, you'd be like, it's not realistic.
Right. Exactly. And when he said, Bishop, when you was talking about the movie, saying he's a producer and all that, and show her in that shot, and Porsha was looking all good in that shot, and I was like, yeah, I could see her running, because now she's sober, and she done looked up like, wait a minute, I didn't know he looked like that. Them screams would be real, because Simon is scary looking. He's like freaked me out on his live when he was talking about what Fallon did to him, and it's okay, it's all right. He was too calm. I was scared for Fallon. I was like, he looked like the type that we would be watching them shows and see him on there with bodies somewhere. I ain't gonna say it, but you know what I'm saying.
In the basement.
The backyard, the trunk, of that nice car that she was talking about. Yeah, Be careful, girl.
Yeah. Thank you for calling in, my love. Where are you from? You from New York?
Long Island, New York.
Okay, your people know you. They said New York in the house.
Yeah.
Shout out to Vanessa. New York, all the teacups in New York and New Jersey and Connecticut. Thank you, Loki, my love. We love you. We appreciate you. Have a great evening.
See y'all tomorrow.
Bye. See you tomorrow. I love her. That would be a good song.
Yes, she gave us a whole variety show.
Whole show.
A whole variety show right there. Not the oh my gosh with Usher and Will I Am. That was a good one.
I'm gonna say this, Shamia, don't invite her to your house no more.
Oh, Shamia knows. She's
no
not
more.
Stupid. Shamia don't have none of them women up in her house. I don't believe they all meet at functions and stuff. Because she knows how to get, Shamia was one of them too. She knows how they get down in the ATL. She's, friends with Candy. She knows the dungeon. She's friends with Porsha. I mean, listen, she knows how her friends get down. I mean, you'd be really silly to think what you see your friends doing, they won't do to you. Stop it. The young lady, Jessica, the Caucasian lady, shout out to the Caucasian teacups out there. I saw someone post in the chat, what does it matter what color skin she is? Well, it matters in this context. It does matter. But anyway, she mentioned how he would talk about his therapy and all this other stuff, and she thought he was such a spiritual and good person, but he's not a good person. He's a liar, a manipulator, a con artist, basically. This man is something else.
Opportunist.
Oh my goodness. Andrew, hey boo.
Good evening.
Hello.
To everybody.
Good evening, sir.
If you have enjoyed part 2 of The Young and the Bottomless, hit those like buttons right now. Hit them. Hit those like buttons. Hit them. Hit those like buttons. Ooh, I mean, seriously, we have fallen and we can't get up.
Mm-hmm. And like what Maya said, and don't want to get up.
And don't want to get up.
Yes.
Just stay there. Just stay there. I mean, Porsha, what the hell? I mean, seriously. Girl, what is... oh, God, I can't. I mean, seriously, you have had so much opportunities to redeem yourself, and then you go down this road. I mean, even Ken said it best on the reunion on season 8. You can't even talk with unless there's a D in your mouth. And
she said that. She did.
Said that. And apparently that's it.
Who said that?
Never would I think I would see the day when Andrew is on here quoting Ken. Come on, Andrew.
It's the truth. It is the truth. And it's very sad. I mean, seriously. And Simon, he looks like a second cousin to TD Jakes. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. But it's true.
Boy, listen. Don't bring TD Jakes.
Yes,
Don't bring Bishop Jakes.
I'm sorry. I love Bishop Jakes, but I'm saying, but Jakes though, your family, honey. They disgracing your name out here, seriously. And then old Becky with the good hair. I mean, just tell it all.
Lies.
Tell it all.
Becky with the wrecked hair.
Well, you know, with the whack hair.
Right.
Well, you know the Gorilla Glue just ain't working. You know, it just stays like But yeah, seriously, Porsha, girl, you know, you set the fire, and you just gonna continue to burn and burn and burn, and you can burn right into hell because that's exactly where you're going. And let me tell you this: when you had an opportunity to do something right, now we were following you with this Black Lives Matter because you were doing something right. Now you're gonna turn around, you're gonna pull this foolery. So you're gonna be the Black Kim Zodiac. That's what you finna do. Don't be tardy for the party. The ring don't mean a thing.
But she's moving backwards, though.
But you moving backwards?
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
In the words of Nene Leakes, close your legs to married men. I mean, seriously. You went from one disaster to another. Now you got all these bottomless heifers. Just go ahead and they can say whatever they want about you. You're supposed to be ahead of the game, honey. With the whole, let's go back to the Bolo situation. If you did it, I did it. So what? What you got? You ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
That's when you should have just been ahead of the game instead of going backwards. I mean, and with this, Simon, come on. Like, seriously, if you were going to really be on some game, be with somebody like a Michael Strahan or something.
I really wish he had I wish he had chosen Marlo instead. Because
I do too.
Yeah.
Marla, that's her speed. She's been known to do this. This is her game.
And she know how to handle them. Yeah.
And she know how to invest her whole money. See, Porsha not smart enough. Porsha know how to invest her whole money. She is one of the dumbest ones of them all. Once Tiny Todd said that, shout out to Todd Tucker. And they confirmed that she was broke, and even Rashida said, period. If y'all read the message.
She did. Rashida co-signed it.
Yeah, she co-signed it. And my thing is like, you broke, girl? You know mismanaging money.
You know that's bad because Rashida do anything for a check. She been doing it. How long?
She worked hard, and she's a hustler, and she invests her money right. But you know what? I saw some comments where people say, Portia's worth... Hypothetically, someone said 400,000, another person said 500. I'm just gonna say $1 million. I would even say $2 million. You could be worth 5 million and be broke. Do people not understand that concept?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No,
I don't think
they
poor
don't
people
understand
understand that concept.
They
You
don't.
can be, you can, your net worth could be 5 million and you can be
Right.
broke
And you still can be broke.
because your debt is 10 million, or
Yeah.
your debt is 6
Right.
million, or
Yeah.
your debt is 5.1 million.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I saw
seriously.
somebody questioning if how could old boy be an opportunist if he's worth 40 million? Easy. Monica already told y'all. Just because you have money doesn't mean you can buy fame and access.
that's
He
true.
can be an opportunist and be thirsty for fame and access.
And that's what
Porsha
he
may
is.
give him those things.
Money can't
ain't
make you
everything,
famous.
y'all.
Money can't
Mm-mm.
make you famous. It can get you in the door, but it can't make. Once you're in that door, you have to show and prove.
But this is but really, this is the way to go, though, and this is what really gets on my nerves because that's what they think of us as Black people. That all we're about is just doing the most and doing really the worst instead of seeing us in the best light. This is what they see us. This is what they associate themselves with us as Black people. Like, oh, we can just be with married men or married women, or we can just be ratchet, and we just need to rise above it. Like, seriously, like this is just really disgusting. Like, honestly, I'm ready for this to go. Honestly,
and you're right about that, Andrew, because this is supposed to be about housewives. Most of these chicks is almost divorced, ain't got no man. Kenya man is a Cash App dude. You know, it's like, come on now. I really want to see Real Housewives. This has turned into the toilet, really.
exactly. There is no, like I said before, they have taken the real out of reality.
Yes,
It
Andrew,
is the
my love.
bottom.
Thank you for calling in.
Oh,
We
you're
love
welcome.
and appreciate you.
It's been a long day. My mama was in surgery for a knee replacement, and she's doing well. So I gotta get her back tomorrow at home. So that's when the real work begins. So, but I wanted to get on here and just share my love.
We wish her a speedy recovery.
Thank you, guys.
A lot to deal with. Love you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love you guys so much.
Bye.
All
Love
right,
you
peace.
so much. Let me see here. Let me acknowledge some super chats before we add anyone else to the chat. Lala Chanel, thank you so much for the super chat. Porsha is on the wrong show. 90 Day Fiancé is on another network, boo. Oh, Queen Mama Bear, thank you so much for the generous super chat. We appreciate you. Dang it. If some of you women gonna sign on to be side pieces, please read your assignment. Zip your lip, collect and invest, and stay in your lane. But there's levels to it. Not everyone's gonna come in and step into the wifey side chick role. That's what Porsha has done. She's the number one side chick. This young lady was several levels down. She was at the bottom,
And let us stop saying we want them to be quiet, because for Porsha's sake, I want a lot of egg on her face. So you ladies are welcome. Even if you want to come over here all about tea, we want to hear your story. What have Simon has been saying and lying to you? I want to hear your side of the story, because we over here sympathize with you because we feel like you have been manipulated and tricked.
Absolutely. And
I love that pitch.
I love it. Thank you. Yes, Bishop. Come on over here. We want to hear your story. This man is a piece of shit, and we want to expose him. We know he's hurt you, because I know there's a long line of Jessicas, right? Think about it. He's worth 40 million. With Jessica, a trip to Colombia, a few sew-ins or whatever, or lace fronts by Tay, because Tay's down in Atlanta, right? You know Tay. Everybody know Tay. He do the good wigs. That's cheap. But he can't have several Porsches. I mean, $1 million engagement ring, fancy Bentleys. So there's levels to it. He has to keep a few on that lower level and a few, in the middle, and one main one. So yeah, we know there's stories to be told, and we want to hear your story. We do. We sympathize with you. We really do. Uncle Charles, welcome to the chat.
What's up, y'all?
What's good?
Hey,
good, Unc.
Well, I'm gonna make this real quick. Let me tell y'all something. You got this stuff with this chasing these bags, and see, this stuff didn't just start. It started back in the day. We had a lady in our neighborhood named Miss Williams. She was a neighborhood connoisseur. She was, in other words, the men in the neighborhood would go to our house, and she would give us service and send them on their way with a smile. Well, We got a guy in our neighborhood. He was a professional athlete. His name Big Ben. And Big Ben had been home from Europe, went around the world, thing, come back. And I just got off the bus from, Lawson State. He said, hey, Charles, come here for a minute. I said, man, what you want, man? He said, man, he said, you know where I can get some action at? I said, well, action? You mean like some drugs or something? I said, no, man. He said, some crack, marijuana? He said, well, no, not that kind of crack. So I said, well, look. I said, well, look, man. I said, look, man. I said, Miss Williams up the road, she about that action and thing like that. She about like that. He said, how much she charge? I said, man, I don't know. Cause my mama friend up there stayed right across from her. She do my mama house. So I can't go up there, bro. So he said, just go by there and see if she in the yard. I went on up there. Just so happened, y'all, she was in the backyard. I said, Miss Williams, can I talk to you for a minute? She said, hey, did you understand, boy? I said, yes, ma'am. I said, my friend Ben want to talk to you. Ben about 6'7", about 250 pounds. My friend Ben want to talk to you. He said, his number. I said, yes, ma'am. Here it is right here. 2 hours later, here come the ambulance police up to the later house. Ben done went in there and beat the brakes off this lady. Gave her 6 stitches, a concussion, put her in the hospital. But she was doing such a good job. See, she was looking for that bag and she got bagged. See, you just can't get that bag with everybody. And I want y'all to answer this question. If these women so hard up for these African men, these men from overseas, how come these men don't never invest in some lotion? Because I thought that dude had a pair of gloves on and he didn't. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. And see, and these women need to stop cheating. They need to stop cheating. They need to stop cheating on their husband. Husband needs to stop cheating on your wife. Because I had a friend of mine, his wife laced his food with some dust cover. Now the ambulance came there and they saw his hands around his throat. They thought he was choking himself. He wasn't choking himself, y'all. It was that damn dust cover where she tried to choke his ass. That's what it is. You cannot mess with some of these old ladies because they will lace your food with dust cover. They will put that voodoo on you, and I'm telling you, you won't be here long. I'm telling you, the same thing happened in New Orleans. My brother knew he had a friend, his wife was Cajun. She practiced voodoo. And she put it on and had him on the couch naked, looking at the same television station for hours. They didn't know why, they didn't know how, but I knew why, that damn voodoo. And that's all I got to say tonight, y'all. And I'm glad y'all let me came on, and I love every one of y'all.
Love you too.
Yes, ma'am. So y'all later. Have a blessed night.
All right.
You too. Bye.
That's a real story right there.
Killer wop. That's that killer wop. Stay away from that.
It is that she should be on Killer Wives. So.
Yeah. Queen Mama Bear, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. Dang it, if some of you women gonna sign up, okay, I read that one, right? About zip your lip and collect your check. Yeah, well, no, we want them talking. We said that. Definitely.
And I'm confused, Monica. Why is some of the people in the chat room is so? Did they forget that Fallon got played by a person that introduced her on the show? And people like Bishop want to see Porsha broke. Bishop want to see Porsha messed up. I hope she get played.
I hope she gets messed up. Listen,
yeah,
Porsha's not a saint. She's
you gotta be you have to put it like this, Monica, with some of these chicks. If you had a husband and the woman that you trying to be cool with, she sleep with your man and calls your man want to divorce you, would you be okay with that? Think about that.
No, of course not. Listen, Porsha is trash. She needs to be exposed. I'm here for it. Okay, I am so here. Simon is trash. He needs to be exposed. I'm here for it. I don't care if this is traditional in his culture. The behavior and the actions should not be tolerated. It shouldn't. This is just, what is this? I mean, it's one thing, and he's not Muslim. If he was Muslim and really deep into his religion and actually courted the women, didn't have sex with them, and, had several wives, that's different. That's something a little different. That's not what's happening here. He is just going around and smashing down everything in sight, okay? And lying to everybody, claiming Porsha is his fiance, but he's cheating on her. This whole thing is going to blow up in flames, and I'm here for it. I can't wait to see it.
And they keep trying to say Fallon cheated. We already talked about Fallon allegedly cheating, y'all. We did Fallon a few weeks ago. Yeah. Now it's Porsha's time.
And do we really believe that? Because it's coming from a liar's mouth.
Right.
He's a blatant liar that he started supposedly dating. Who I really believe Porsha put him on camera. She put him on camera so it won't look as bad.
Fallon never denied that part of it. She never came out and said, "I'm not sleeping with that man." That's all. I mean, we don't know.
I honestly think Porsha was her wing woman.
Yep.
And probably was spying and going back and telling Simon everything that Fallon was out there doing. Because she was out there doing it with her.
Yeah.
She wasn't taking them pictures with her and Shamia for nothing.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
That's really dirty.
Yep. It's called pillow talking.
It's karma.
Yeah, but I'm saying what she's doing is pillow talking.
Yeah, they was pillow talking. You could tell they was pillow talking. They was
I believe she been sleeping with him before Fallon and them got married. I think her and Dennis were cheating on each other. And so I'm gonna get you, Dennis, by sleeping with your work partner.
I don't think him and Dennis are business partners. I don't believe that. I don't believe those two have any business in common. It seems to me that he deals in he has a high-end business, petroleum, transportation, logistics. That's something totally different than selling hot dogs and a car wash and that kind of stuff. I don't think these two meet in the boardroom at all. I think that was made up by, they didn't even talk about that on the show. How come they didn't mention that on the show? Where did that come from? Where did that rumor come from?
That came
from
Simon. The internet. And
the internet. Yeah, because they didn't mention that on the show.
Yeah, they never did that.
No, they didn't. They didn't mention that on the show at all. So I don't think these two are in the same wheelhouse when it comes to business. Right. Simon is way up there. No offense, Dennis, but he's kind of down there, more retail, hot dogs and rainbow and all that kind of stuff.
I think it may have been like some low level, like you're saying, Monica, business deals, because I think Simon does have a few like restaurant, nightclub, bar type stuff going on.
That's another rumor. I don't think that's true. Where did that come from?
We see he's thirsty.
But when I looked up his bio, like official bio, it's not there though. I don't know.
Well, I know when I watched Daniva's earlier today, he said that when he lives in Atlanta, Simon used to own or took over Ludacris's old bar or something.
Oh, okay. Because I looked up his official bio. Did he invest in that? Maybe that's something there too. Maybe
I watched it earlier, like on my lunch break, his review on what has been happening.
Someone in the chat said it's on his Facebook, Monica.
Okay. So that's official. Okay. But I still don't feel him and Dennis ever meet in the boardroom. I really don't. Two different type of business people. Who knows? I mean, they might be casual, Atlanta buddies kind of thing, because Dennis likes to be in the limelight and be out in the clubs and the scenes and the restaurants with the young girls. So yeah.
Well, this is Atlanta, and the business meetings are done at Magic City.
That's true.
I remember that.
That's very, very true. That's very, very true. Olivia Yancey, thank you so much for the super sticker. We appreciate you. Let me see here. Katura Love, thank you for the super chat. Bill Gates is getting divorced. I might need to slide in them DMs laughing my ass off. Yeah. Our people are just so
go look at my page. I talked about that last week. I posted some of those posts, Monica. I'm telling you, it's so funny to me. Now, before, everybody was talking about Bill and Melinda and eugenics and their vaccine conspiracies, but now he's single, baby. Everybody out here risking their life. They'll sign up for a vaccine now.
Well, there was a big expose done by a major publication that Jeffrey Epstein is the cause of their divorce. So I would be cautious. There's a lot of demonic things going on right now. Porsha, for example, she's on demon time. Okay.
Facts.
She's on demon time. This right here, this post, what did she say? Happy, smile, YOLO, you only live once. That's demon talk. That's demon language, okay? All right, y'all.
I love you some, Monica.
It is. Bishop, you know it is. So be careful about sliding in his DMs. Just be careful, y'all. Y'all need to stay awake. Let me see how I can pronounce this. Mariama Ba. Beautiful name. Thank you so much for the super chat. California cutie. Hey, girl, we tagged. You're my texting buddy. Wow. And this is who Porsha wants to marry. Yeah, that girl exposed a lot. Girl, ain't that much money in the world for me to become a concubine, shaking my damn head. Well, you're broke and you're desperate. You do funny things. You do kind of weird, like Todd said, you start doing all kinds of weird things for a coin. So, House of Princess, thank you for the super chat. Sending my love to the panel in the name of Thoughtnomics. All right. I had to do parent meetings tonight, so I'm in the chat. Hey, girl. Stacy Nelson, thank you for the super chat. They're all in on it together for a storyline. Makes good TV. I don't know about a story. I mean, yeah, might be on Bravo, but I don't think it's all motivated solely for a storyline. Do you? What do you think, Plez? Do you think it's all motivated for a storyline?
I hope not, because if it is, that would be even worse to me.
Yeah.
People keep talking about she ain't broke. She ain't broke. You got to be real broke to make this up and fake this for television. And y'all can say, oh, well, people are actors. When you're paid to play a role, like actual acting, that's different versus your children who have to grow up and watch this. And then you got to explain to your children what they thought was real. Or you're bringing these men around your children to see them film. It's a lot. And I'm really going to be laughing because it now truly negates what everybody likes to throw at Kenya. So if Kenya can do things for a storyline,
here we go.
Porsha's now doing any and everything for a storyline too. They look a lot alike to me from where I sit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I've lost all respect for Porsha, all respect. And I don't really, people can say what they want. Oh, you're judging. Yeah, I am. And judging isn't right, but I don't look at this as judging. I look at this as my job. I get paid to right? We do commentary. That's what we do.
Do you know what? I need people to go read definitions to words.
They don't read.
To judge literally means to form an opinion. If you form an opinion about anything at any point throughout the day, you are judging. So stop it.
Right. But the funny part is, they're judging us while telling us we're judging. Do you see the irony there? I just laugh at people sometimes. It cracks me up. And listen, y'all, you can text me, but don't text me anything negative because I'm just not going to respond. And that's my response to you. But when I don't respond to your text, that's the response. It's like, you crossed the line. I'm not going to go there with you. My big sis speaks. Thank you so much for the super chat. Porsha might be a madam like Candy on the have and have nots. She could have allegedly tricked out Fallon and Drew and LaToya and Candy and Shamia and Bolo. Now she is moving back to the Congo. LOL. Oh my God. Whoo, child. Anicia Medlock, thank you so much for the super chat. Monica, if you see a drunk, it's a drunk. No judgment. Right. Thank you. Hello, girl. You need to educate these
And we see a whore, and it is a whore.
It's a whore. Call a thing.
I mean, people think just because folks get married that this is not a John prostitute situation. There's levels to relationships. This is clearly not done out of love and they want to be together. When we see Marcella and her husband, we know they wanted to be together. She talk about that man all the time because she wants to be with that man. The same thing I see with other couples. When you talk about your husband, Monica, I can tell you want to be with that man. She don't want to be with that man. You don't go from Dennis to that. Come on now, let's be real, people.
You have to be paid to be with that man. No shade towards him. No shade. Well, who was going to go lay down with that? And actually, you have to be a little actress and look him in the eye. Look him in the eye without just wanting to put a pillow over his face and act like you're really enjoying it. Act like you're really in love. That's some hardcore thoughtnomics right there, okay?
His head would have to stay between my legs. I couldn't look at that.
Queen Tulsa, hey, boo.
Hey, everybody. All right. How are you guys? Okay, so
I like your calf pin or whatever that is you got on, looking real regal.
Listen, I was trying to give Porsha tonight, guys.
Oh,
okay. I get it. And then I had my little baby bump, but you
Oh,
got it.
that's what I thought I saw. Congratulations.
No.
Was that
It's
was my aunt?
Porsha, baby. I'm trying to put that in the universe. Porsha, 40
Oh.
million, baby, no prenup. Okay, I'm still
Oh,
Porsha
got
that.
you. Okay,
Okay.
got you. Okay, got it.
So we're gonna take it right on over to the red martini. Jessica pulled a Porsha. Okay. That night she went for the glittery item. It was just like the glittery item was outside of the restaurant when it got outside, right? She hopped right on in. Um, Jessica's a fortune teller. Did the cards pull one on you? He realized you're superficial once the alcohol wore off and hit you with the crisp brown deuces. Okay, moving on to Chloe. Chloe, yes, we know you can relate to the situation. However, sit this one out, attention seeker. Speaking of drunks, Shamaria popped out like an airbag. Bye, Roger. The Caucasian con artist of the culture needs to lay off the tanning beds, invest in a unit, and inflate those lips 2 sizes. Okay? Jessica didn't want to share the camera with her friend. She was so dying to get on that camera. She was like, oh my gosh, and remember this. And Jessica was like, and it had to be directly on Jessica. Jessica's trying to get to the bag. She feels excited that a married man hung out with her. I mean, okay, so how much respect did you have for yourself in this situation? Moving right along. In Simon's defense, it wasn't me. Jessica, keep drawing the cards, niece. Okay. Jessica's upset because Simon didn't choose a fraud. You let a married man chill in your home and rode shotgun to get Botox and a kid's meal. Jessica, just take it for what it is, honey. It's over. It's just not coming back. Let's just say this. Jessica, you may have been next. However, your feelings got the best of you, like Maya from the 90s. And that's all here. Make sure you guys are tuning in, like and subscribe, share to get those notifications, guys. We're definitely going to bring you all the good tea here. And listen, text Monica. She will text you back. She texted me back.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God. She said Botox in the kids' meal.
What am I gonna do with you? You crazy?
That's true. I love it.
She is our newswoman right
Oh
now.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
She's coming in from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yes.
For Tulsa,
I love
Oklahama.
it.
Thank you guys for that quick intermission. So, until next time, guys, back to you guys in the studios.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in from the field. We appreciate you and have a great evening. Thank you. Just love her.
I love her.
Cracks
I
me
love her.
up. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Anicia Edie, thank you so much for the super sticker. She says, hey, Teacups, Monica, I sent you a text awareness. Oh, okay. What does that mean exactly? What does text awareness mean?
I got one of those too.
Is it breaking news?
I don't know. Lashenia McGuinness, thank you for the super chat. He is Shark family. Shrek. I think you meant Shrek family or Shirk family. I don't know. Thank you anyway. Olivia Yancey, thank you for the super chat. I wish the people in the chat that are so negative and ignorant would just stay away from this all about the T family, period, or just say nothing at all. Leave my family alone. That's some strong feelings. Thank you, Olivia. We appreciate you coming hard
Yes,
for us.
I do. I've seen some things. I got
Really?
jaundice. Can y'all see my eyes? They saying that they're super yellow. I have jaundice.
Just ignore them. I mean,
What?
people, that don't even make no sense at all. Jaundice. Don't you have that as a baby? Don't think
when you're born and they put you in the NICU because you're.
I don't think adults get jaundice, really. I don't. Yeah, I think that's in
Someone
the
just said
hospital.
I have jaundice. Maybe I need to get it checked out. You see my eyes?
You
I can't even
can,
see
but
my eyes.
it's rare. Yeah.
Yeah, I usually hear about babies getting jaundice. It's okay. What are you gonna do? Like I said, if you don't have at least 20 haters, you're doing something wrong. So it is what it is, you know. Dr. J1930, funny girl, thank you for the super chat. Restaurant called Simon's and Bottles Bar. Okay, there you have it. He does have a restaurant. He filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy in 2014. You are absolutely right, because I have that paperwork, and I didn't bother putting out a blog on it because Fallon wasn't really on the show, right? She made no impact, so it was just too much. But it's true. He did file bankruptcy in 2014. That is absolutely true for the business, Chapter 13, not Chapter 7. It wasn't a personal bankruptcy. So you just do that to liquidate a business that's not going well. That's a smart thing. It's not a bad thing per se. Don't hold on to a business that's sinking, y'all. File the Chapter 13. Look under Simcoe Restaurant, Car Concepts, LLC. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Deborah, thank you for the super chat. Cups, you all spilling it. Love you all. Greater will come cups. Okay. Thank you. We appreciate you. Cindy Jai, thank you so much. That's nice. Car is a white van in disguise. Yeah, pretty much that Rolls Royce, huh? Picking up the women all over town. And he knows what'll get these girls open, you know. He knows. He really does. Let me see here. Let's see. House of Princess, thank you again. Stacy Nelson, thank you for the super chat. They're all in on it together for a storyline. I think I did that one. Tonette Griffin, thank you for the super chat. Porsha blackballed herself. She went backwards. No one wants to be associated with her. She really damaged her reputation for money or a storyline. She is, but why is she acting like we're all supposed to be happy that she stole this woman's husband?
Because she has, well, now we clearly see when people have fans, they have delusional fans. Because unlike myself, Schoolboy, and Marcella, we see people for what they're people. We like certain people, like same thing with players. She loves Kenya, but she's not going to allow Kenya to do some goofiness and then defend it. I'm not defending no goofiness. I still like Porsha, but she's grimy. She's trash. I mean, she showed us that she would lay down with dogs and don't mind getting up with fleas. That's what she showed us. I mean,
she told me she'll do anything for a coin. And it's sad because she's a mother now. And like I said, this is some low down Kardashian shit that they used to do. This is how they started off in the game. And now, they built their wealth, they've saved their money, and they don't have to do this anymore. She's hustling backwards. You at a point in your life where you still got to do stuff like this.
And I really pray that this is an investment, that this is not really real. Like I said, I like Porsha, and I don't want to see her hurt. I don't, because this is a crazy game right here. I love her, and I don't want to see her hurt. Like I said,
she's on demon time, child. So, okay, Santoria Knox, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Faith. Hey, love. Was Porsha's mom a mistress before marriage? Where is she getting this from? Most of her friends are married. This isn't making any sense. I don't know. Sometimes that apple don't fall far from the tree. And there's things called generational curses. Maybe, if not the mama, the grandmother, or, who knows?
I think it's starting with her, because Mama Diane don't come off like that. So I'm thinking that she got accustomed to a lifestyle from Cordell. This is where the seed is starting, and she got to keep it going. And the money was good from Roa, but I think this whole thing where everything came to a halt, because all business got shut down, everything got shut down, and I think it started affecting her pockets.
Yeah. I think it did start with Mama Diane, though. Have you seen her? She got her butt done. She got her dress done. She wears those lace fronts. She's
she's a minister. She's a minister.
Is she?
I know Porsha was a minister for a while. Wow.
Her mama too.
Ooh, I don't.
Is she laying hands like Pastor Holy Whore? I mean, I go down there to the party.
I don't think I don't know nothing about her mama, grandmama, and all of that stuff. But I will say, for some people, it doesn't have to start in your family. Like Bishop said, it can start with you.
That's true.
Porsha. Let's be real and let's be clear, y'all. I'm having fun with this, but I don't hate Porsha or dislike Porsha. I think she's a fun time on the show. And apparently otherwise. But anyway, these are jokes. I like her personality. I think she's a cool chick. To Bishop's point, I've already said I don't like what Kenya did with the Bolo situation. Would I hang out with Kenya at a bachelor party? Hell no. A bachelorette party? No, I would not. She was wrong. However, when you give your enemies that type of evidence, you can't expect your enemies not to expose you on that level. But real talk, Porsha ain't the brightest bulb in the box. Let's be clear. And I think, even before Cordell, she was a video girl. So I think she got in that lifestyle and wanted the attention. She liked the money. She likes fast money. She doesn't really want money that she has to work that hard for. And she's a beautiful girl. So if you get used to men buying you things, lavishing you things, and it's easier than having to go out here and get a degree or work somebody's job, I mean, it is what it is. And when you get in that type of lifestyle, the demands just become bigger. She's constantly chasing a higher and higher bag. Like I said last night, she talked about Cordell like a dog after he divorced her. But if you thought he was gay beforehand, you still married him. For what? The bag.
The beard.
And that's
and
my
everything
thing.
After that.
It's not even a beard, because if that's the case, she was a beard and he was a scarf. Y'all both were bisexual.
She's gay. She's a lesbian.
Oh well, he was
and
gay.
She's just doing this to pay the bills. She's just sleeping with these men to pay the bills. She don't like men like that. I think she's a full-blown lesbian. Marlo said it too. Marlo said it on a recent podcast. Shout out to the Unpopular Podcast. That's my friend over there. He's from Australia. Yeah, she was on his podcast because he DM'd me, and she told him that Porsha is a lesbian undercover. That's what she told him.
That's who she was talking about.
I'm gonna play that sound. I'm gonna play it tomorrow. We can talk about it.
But y'all gotta remember,
likes to lick cat. That's what he told me. He sent me a DM because these podcast people always send me DMs because they want me to cover it on the blog, and I might cover that tomorrow. She said she's an undercover lesbian that likes to eat cat. Yep.
And Miss Diane got cheated on with Lauren's father, with Porsha did with Lauren. And then Porsha guys are cheating on her too. So maybe that's a curse that started with Miss Diane.
I don't know. Somebody said we dragging Miss Diane. Where did we drag?
No, we're not dragging her. I love Miss Diane.
I respect. I don't know nothing about her mom, but I will say, like, Miss Diane now does. She dresses interestingly enough.
She got her Brazilian butt lift. She wears very nice lace fronts. The makeup is, full on layers and layers of makeup.
That's a sexy older woman, man.
She wear them tight jeans, tight turtleneck. She got her breasts done. She out there thotting with Porsha. She
mommy makeover.
Thotting together.
Mommy makeover.
Like mama, like daughter.
Well, first of all, let me tell you how I know Miss Diana thought. Let me tell y'all. I could never, as a grown ass woman, I ain't gonna tell you how old I am, but I am grown, okay? I'm real grown. I would never, in front of my aunts who are super grown, in front of my mother, I would never sit there and say my legs get wider and wider and wider for the D based on his bank account.
And my mama laughed.
When she said, and the mama was laughing. Remember she said that just told me all I needed to know about the dynamics of their relationship and what's tolerated. I have too much respect for my elders, my mother, my aunts. I would never do that.
Yeah. You know what, Monica? I know a guy who's born and raised in Atlanta. He says that's normal out there.
Ew.
For the women out there, that's normal for them to talk like that with their mamas and aunties and stuff.
No. No, I feel like I would be disrespecting my mom. The things that I say, I would
never talk about penis or sex and opening my legs wider for a man's bank account for my mother and the elders in my family. I would never. First of all, I wouldn't even talk about that with a friend because that's not even who I am. We don't even talk like that. That's not even, I don't. No.
Yeah, because when you do that, you invite friends like Porsha.
Yep.
Y'all got. I'm serious, y'all.
You
It's
tell the
not even.
truth.
This ain't even no shade to Porsha. This is just like real life lessons. Be careful running back telling your good girlfriends or your good Judys or whoever how good your man's sex is. Like there are some people with character and integrity that won't try it, but for a lot of people, curiosity killed the cat and send it on over there to your man because they gonna be trying to figure out if he can make yours purr like he making, if he can make theirs purr like he's making yours purr. So I'm with Monica. I am definitely not approved. I have certain conversations with my friends, but the intricacies of how good it is and what we doing and the smacking it up, flipping it, rubbing it down, no ma'am. No ma'am.
Unless it's a hit and smash and I'm like, oh, I just invited him over to, they know, back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
But a husband or a serious boyfriend, you are not going to know the size of it, how it felt, how it looked, how nothing. That's not an appropriate conversation for me and a girlfriend to have. And I'm not telling my man about how slutty my friends are either, because trust me, they want to know. Then maybe, but oh gosh, she a skank, she a hoe, she this, but secretly he's lusting after her and he wants her. Yeah, that's how men are. That's how they. I mean, not all men, Bishop. I know you're gonna get mad.
No.
I really wanted Porsha to be with Ricky.
Rosalind Bogan, thank you so much for the super chat. This is very telling of some of her inner circle who are not holding her accountable. Yeah, but you notice she's not posting anything because nobody's supporting her. None of her friends. Can you say Ricky Smiley at all? Whatsoever a man sows, he shall reap. Absolutely. But I don't see her reposting any of her big celebrity friends saying, hey, boo, I'm standing by you. I got your back. Everybody's scared. You saw even Shamari was like, some people are coming after me because I'm liking your post. Girl, shut up. You stupid.
You thirsty, girl, because that group Black ain't doing nothing.
She's just thirsty. But girl, I got your back. I'm here for you. I'm your friend. No, honey, you need a paycheck. That new edition tour ain't going. That money ain't looking that good, huh?
Yeah, because they not touring right now. That's how they made all their money.
Yeah, everything's shut down. That they would come to my city and then it just shut down with COVID. And that's been like a year and a half now. It's just sad.
Miss going back up though. I've seen everybody going back on tour. So
I hope so. I want to go to a concert. I do. Miss Alexander J, thank you so much for the super chat. I think Miss Diane is suffering the same thing as Kanye and Chris Brown's mom. Your kids are famous, so you got to look good. Yeah, and you want a man too. She probably got a little youngin' down in the ATL blowing it out. Listen, I ain't mad at her.
Well, she had a dude during Christmas. Y'all remember them Christmas photos?
That's her boyfriend. He's like in his 30s or something.
What?
Yeah, he's like I think he's around like my age.
Didn't we listen? There you go.
Couple years older than me. But I think he's like his age.
38, 37, 38.
Yeah, and Miss Diane is in her 50s, right? Isn't she like 60?
Oh, see what I said yesterday? Yeah. That's that Kris Jenner spirit, all up and through Porsha. All up and through.
Porsha to sit there and spread her legs and said her legs gets wider for the D based on the bigger the bank account. Just tells you all you need to know about that mother-daughter relationship.
Hey, Miss Diane.
Bishop.
I mean, hey.
But you see, certain men ain't doing it. They tried to link her with Ricky, and Ricky was like, nah. And like when Andrew was saying Michael Strahan had enough of that loose as a goose energy with Nicole Murphy. He ain't taking on Porsha. Yeah. He let Nicole Murphy go quick, and so everybody was wanting Nicole. So I don't think Michael Strahan gonna do that.
Right.
She couldn't believe it.
Stacy Nelson, thank you so much for the super chat. Porsha can get Simon fame and Simon can get Porsha money. Yeah, he's buying it pretty much. All the other little side chicks, they don't even matter. It's just business. Well, definitely it's business on both ends. I agree with you. Hey, Jerry, thank you for being so patient.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Thank God for not letting me follow Uncle Charles in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I know they are.
I'm
They're
just like,
amazing.
what in the unholy Sodom and Gomorrah Atlanta is going on?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
I wanted to move there, and now I know I really just don't want to be there at all.
Didn't he go there and said he had to get the hell out really fast? He said it's crazy down there. Yeah.
What I'm saying that nobody is even talking about while they're talking about all these other issues is what was disturbing for me is her talking about that they're ready to co-parent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how are you pushing your child in and out of these relationships so fast? A kid needs a chance to, get used to certain things. You know what I'm saying? You can't just keep bringing your kids around all these different people like that. I don't care if it is for TV. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you're going to have to stop calling it reality TV and just call it drama TV with like 2% of reality. Because I'm like, what she's doing right now, are you really willing to sell your soul that much for money? Because how are you going to recover from this? It just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't.
It's called demon time when you're on a whole different schedule.
Oh, Lord.
Nothing godly or rational. She's operating on a whole different spectrum. Yeah. She's gone. They got her. They got her over there.
Lord, all these people talking about they want to get with Bill Gates. You don't know what you got to do to be with Bill Gates. It might be some stuff that is really unholy and unnecessary to your life for you to do that. I'm just like, I'm seeing all these people backing her up and saying that. I'm like, where are people's morals nowadays? What is going on with this planet? Seriously.
I don't think he wants anything black anyway.
Thank God.
Right. Praise God. Yeah.
Save
God
my people. Save my people. So
thank the Lord.
I'm just like, I just don't really understand her whole thing because I really don't believe that this is real. I do believe it is a storyline because it just cannot be that real. But like I said, I'm with players. I'm not a Kenya fan. I'm not none of them. But Kenya, I don't think she would go this deep for a storyline. I really don't. Because this is some seriously like, I'm giving myself up for this. For how much money can buy you like that? Seriously.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Facts. I don't think Kenya or the other castmates would stoop this low. Honestly, I really don't.
They would. I think Kenya would have given the right opportunity. I think she would.
I mean, if he was younger and she was somewhat attracted to him,
I don't think Kenya can get what Porsha. I think she would.
Real quick too, I was listening to you guys yesterday talk about how she might be pimping both of them and stuff. I have a family member who was doing that when I was little. She was dating her boss and she had a boyfriend. We went to my auntie's funeral and I thought it was so boss when I was young because you young, you don't know no better.
Right.
Her boss was sitting over here on one side of the table. Her boyfriend was sitting right next to her on the other side, having a conversation, and they knew about each other. I was like, man, she is really handling this. But you know what she's doing now? She is lonely and depressed right now because the man that was her side guy, he got married, and her boss stayed with his wife because she had the money.
That's how it always ends up.
You're going to end up alone and by yourself. Yeah. I don't hate Porsha, but I hate what she's doing right now. I really do, because it's not good, because she still is an example because she is doing community activism. She still is an example to a lot of the kids. They all want to sit back and be celebrities and say, I'm not a role model. But as soon as you take on that role of being a celebrity, I can't control who my kids want to be like when they leave the house. I try to do my best to make a good example for them, but they're going to do it no matter what. So your job is going to be a role model no matter what. You can't choose to, and you can't choose not to. I mean, if you don't want to, let the money go and get off TV.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate your perspective. I agree.
I love you guys.
Don't y'all agree with a lot of what she said?
Yes.
She's made a lot of excellent points. Yeah.
Most madams are lonely.
They are.
And they usually marry. They usually marry men that never knew about their lives, and they're usually younger.
Mm-hmm. If they get married.
I grew up with a lot of girls who were doing a lot of that stuff where they were dating guys for money. And I remember one time I went out on a date with somebody and I
I had messed up my boots, and I knew that I probably wasn't going to see him again. And he gave me some money to get my boots back. I took it at first and I was like, oh, you know what? This is kind of easy. But then I thought about it. I was like, nah, what is he expecting from me later? So I gave it back to him.
That was smart.
Because I couldn't live my life with that.
Yeah. Thank you for calling in, my love. I need to address something. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I just wanted, well, first, Tonette, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. She says, Monique congratulating her in the comments, but I bet she won't allow Porsha around Chris. Now, you know you being messy because Monique is a friend to the show. Shout out to Monique Samuels. We love her. And Monique and Porsha are friends. All I saw was just, I don't think she congratulated her. I think she just laughed at one of the memes. That was it.
Right.
She didn't congratulate her. Did you guys see that? Because that would be plastered everywhere, and I didn't see that.
Yeah, we
She did not congratulate Porsha. Let's be very clear. She maybe laughed at one of the memes. I'm sorry. Were you going to say something, schoolboy?
I didn't even know she said anything.
Right. And Monique said today she would invite Porsha to her house. Portia's her girl. And Chris was sitting right next to her and said, yes, we love her.
Okay, well, there you have it. There you have it. And Monique's a friend to the show. Shout out to Monique Samuels and Chris and their whole family. We love you guys. Y'all go check out MilaEveEssentials.com. She has an essential oil line that is just fabulous and cures almost everything. Not everything, but almost everything. Go check it out. All right, we're going to wrap things up shortly. Let me just read a few more super chats, and then we're going to wrap things up. Mrs. Redhead, all the way from Australia. Thank you so much for the super chat. Marcella, you're beautiful. Just thought I'd tell you that. Love you guys always. That's so nice.
Thank you.
Really is nice. Cami, thank you for the super chat. Marcella, in Africa, we do not swing in trees because we're not monkeys. You sound very uneducated. Well, she told you. You got it? They don't swing.
Thank you. And I apologize. It was a joke, people. I apologize.
Obviously, she knows y'all not swinging from trees. Please stop taking things so literally. Come on, y'all. Come on. It was a joke. It was a joke. And I know Africans have jokes for African Americans.
Like we're ghetto.
Yeah. And uneducated.
And educated, yep. And we're still slaves.
Oh, wow.
I've heard those.
A better me 21. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, Monica and all. Sorry I missed the live. Much love. We love you too. Thank you for catching the replay. Let me see here. Stacy Nelson, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you. Tina Baby number 4. Love y'all. Thank you for this generous super chat. We appreciate you. My Big Sis Speaks. Thank you for the super chat. During Fallon's party, the help probably told her that light-skinned girl was flirting with your husband. Fallon got the golf club after the wrong person. I thought about that too. She was busy going after LaToya. She should have been watching. Oh my gosh. I can't believe Porsha did this. I'm still in shock. Please.
Yeah.
This is so wrong on so many. How does she think that this union is going to be blessed and everything's just going to be worked out and they're going to run off into the sunset happily ever after? Does she really think that? Do people really think that?
I think some people do, unfortunately. Like, people really do believe. There are some people out there that don't believe in you reap what you sow, karma, whatever term you like to use. But please believe what goes around comes around. And it's easy to say semantics and technicalities about we weren't friends. It's just optics. No matter how you slice it or dice it, whether she and you were friends or associates, or he and Dennis were friends or associates, it's too close for comfort. It's messy. Even if y'all decided after the divorce was finalized to get together in 6 months or a year, like the timing of it, the fact that he still is not divorced, and the fact that that girl just had her hand on your knee 3-4 months ago and you were in her house eating her food last October.
Laughing in her face, smiling. And that's sad that you can't bring Porsha around and go to the bathroom and leave your husband in the room anymore. That's really
But some
sad.
people think they can do whatever they want to.
That's
And
true.
my motto personally is always do you, because people will always have something to say as long as what you're doing isn't harming others. And I just think this is, people can say Fallon ain't hurt. How you know she's not hurt? How you know she's not
Exactly.
bothered?
You know what? I saw that today. Oh, on the reel, right? Crazy ass Adrian said, well, Fallon's not saying anything about it. Girl, just shut your damn mouth. Why does she even speak?
You
Why
know
did you even
why?
turn
Because
her mic on?
she was the other woman.
Schoolboy, you okay?
I have nothing to say because this is just a bunch of
She
damn.
really loved Porsha.
Something's wrong with her thing. Yeah. I'm sorry, Bishop. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, it's like Adrian was the other woman. And her and Israel can deny, oh, we didn't mess around, but when you were doing that movie when she was in with Ja Rule, you were married at the time. So that's how y'all met. Y'all and the people don't play games with me.
Oh, Adrian is a hypocrite. She's a hypocrite. She's so full of it.
She don't even wash her hands, her nasty self.
Right. She said she go to the bathroom and doesn't wash her hands. I was done with her at that point. I was like, what? Ew. Where's the Lysol? Gross.
And then she don't want to touch his face. Ugh.
I know. I wouldn't even want to step foot in her house. Makes you want to itch as soon as you get in. You start just itching everywhere. Ugh, the bacteria of it all.
Not bacteria.
The most of it all. Mariah said needed to pressure wash this bitch. The whole thing inside the house. Pressure wash it inside, not even the outside. Dr. J 1930 funny girl, thank you for the super chat. I disagree, she says. I'm not a young bird and my bill was paid in the restaurant. I was like, no, thank you. He got pissed. It's the norm here. I'm not really sure what she's talking. Which restaurant? You mean like
I think she was talking about, I think that was back when the young lady was sharing her story.
Oh, okay. About men just offering to pay for things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lulu M, thank you for the super chat. Marcella, I'm African, and your comment did not offend me. If you are an OG teacup, you will know she loves African and our food. She does. Stop being sensitive. Thank you, Lulu. We appreciate that. All right, why don't we wrap things up? Well, let me acknowledge one more super chat. Naj Sings, thank you for the super chat. The side chick friend is putting Teddy Riley's hype man to shame. Come on, sis, you're on 10. She really is. Michelle McNear, thank you for the super chat. I pray this is fake news. I think I read that already. Monroe $2, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Monica and panel, love you all. We love you as well. Ray D, thank you for the super chat. Point is, looks and what is might be in between. All right, we're going to wrap things up. Plus, where can the people find you?
Right now, they can find me over here laughing in these comments, Mom, because somebody said Porsha peed in Fallon Pool when she was there.
Oh, yeah.
Was marking her spot, honey.
Do you think she was sleeping with him back then? Do you think so?
I think she was eyeing him. I don't think she was sleeping with him, though.
You don't think so?
I think she had her eye on him, though, just like he had his eye on everybody in that pool.
Do you think she slipped him her number while she was there? While Fallon was out acting like a fool, running around with golf clubs, acting stupid, do you think she just gave him that handshake? She folded her number up in really, really, really small, gave him a handshake and just slid it into his hand and tickled the inside of his hand.
Oh, no, Monica, please don't say that. Please don't say that. I'm so traumatized by that. Do y'all, like, for real, there used to be this old nasty old man. That's when my mama first educated me about old men and predators and all of that, who used to go around rubbing the inside of every lady's palm that he would rub, and little girl and teenager and everybody else. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Don't say it.
Yeah.
I don't think she did that. But I do think she was plotting. I do think she liked everything that Simon clearly had to offer and was just looking for her in. Like I said, I think if her and Fallon went out and did dirt, she probably was leaving little bit crumbs behind for Simon to find. So look,
yeah, definitely giving him that
hard out
smile.
here for a pimp.
I think Simon went to Dennis and got his approval. I really do. Y'all not
I wouldn't be
together.
shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. Listen, Dennis is happy to unload. Portia's a liability. She's loud. All she wants is his money. She can't cook. She's a slut allegedly, or all around town with different men. He's bolo. I mean, it's just too much. It's just too much for him. So he probably just said, absolutely. They shook hands and it was a done deal. Yes, where can they find you?
Oh Lord, y'all laughing at you. Y'all can find me over on Instagram at scared_of_beautiful, and here on YouTube, the name of my YouTube channel is Scared of Beautiful, just spaces, no period.
All right. Yes, please go follow that beautiful sister. I just love me some please. Okay. Bishop, where can they find you?
Well, you can find me here with morals at the Bishop with 2 E's. And you can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Bishop Redpill.
All right, y'all, please go follow Bishop. I mean, he gets really deep over there. When he says he slays demons, he's not lying. Okay. He is not lying. Our favorite auntie, Marcella, where can they find you?
You can find me on the Real Housewives discussion on Facebook. You can also find me on TikTok at Marcella976, where I be clowning. And you can find me on Speak With Your Girl Marcella on the YouTube page. And of course, you can find me here telling y'all to press those likes on All About That Tea.
Absolutely. Thank you, my love. Cami Fernandez, really? Really? You know what? I can't with some of these people. Oh my goodness. We can never have an adult conversation. It's an adult conversation. Marcella didn't say anything. She was joking.
But I want to make sure I let you know Africans are very intelligent. They have enough sense to come over here, and most times your education is free. And I never degraded an African. I was joking. And like the other caller said, if you've been here long enough, you know that I joke because I do love the African culture. Yeah. The food is spicy, just like my culture, Hispanic culture. So don't try me. All y'all saying that I'm sick and all that kind of stuff. You can ask Monica. It doesn't get under my skin. I don't care because you don't know me. Yeah. I'm sure that I can live in big mansions. Matter of fact, more than one in different states. And I wouldn't want to live in another country. So I'm good. Love you.
As Black people, we should all treat each other kindly. And stop this. Just cut it out. Please don't do that to our favorite auntie. Don't do that. Schoolboy, where can they find you?
You can find me on my YouTube at Schoolboy. You can find me on my Twitter at school_boy. And you can find me on my Instagram at school_boy_2021.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. I love when you guys call me young lady. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's been an evening, a good evening, I would say. Teacup fam, please like and share this video and subscribe to All About the Tea. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you and we love you. Mods, thank you for holding down the chat. As always, you guys help keep the crowd under control. We appreciate you. And everyone that sent in a super chat or a cash app, I want to thank you so very much for helping us keep the lights on. And if I didn't read your cash app or your super chat, please text me and I will make sure to acknowledge it on tomorrow night's live, okay? Because I like to try to acknowledge each and every single one of them. We appreciate you. I want everyone to stay safe and be blessed. We'll see you back here tomorrow night, same time, same place. All right, spilling some more tea. Bye, everyone. Bye.